Right, I think we're live. I might be late, but you know what? It's just a minute. I hope you guys haven't waited too long. Yeah, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace today. We've got the 3 ducks above the painting. We've got the usual setup. And as you should know, no more Christmas tree. But what we do have is a very good game coming. I hope you're all looking forward to it. You know, get your score predictions in the comments. It's at the Emirates today. You know, we've seen it be a carpet for some teams. You know, we've got some absolutely brilliant players to play. Arsenal finally back on form. Arteta's got things going. You look at the likes of Lacazette. You know, you look at the likes of Aubameyang, Emil Smith-Rowe, Saka. They're all top ballers. And quite frankly, I think what we'll see from them is a big performance today. I'm expecting that. Right, I hope we're all doing well. First of all, hello guys. How are we? Ewan Black, thanks for first donation of the day. He's donated £2. You legend, mate. You're always the first donator. I don't know how you do it. I don't know why you do it, but we appreciate it. And it's great to see you all in here spamming muted in the chat. Very funny. Very funny. We can hear you. Yeah, exactly. Very funny, lads. How are you all doing? Tell me how you are. I really want to know. Yeah, as simple as that. Give us your score predictions for today. You know, Zaha versus Aubameyang, or should we say Smith-Rowe versus Eze. There are some youngsters that are very high potential on the football field today. Smith-Rowe, he's been smashing it, hasn't he? Like, we've seen a different can't even speak today. We've seen a different kind of Smith-Rowe recently, which I've been really impressed by. And actually, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do. But comment down below your score predictions today. Eze scored an absolutely incredible game just the other week. One of the best games, one of the best goals of the season. So, coming into this game, Palace, are they in a relegation fight? Are they not? Tell us in the comments. Can Arsenal find a way of doing a sneaky run for European football? I mean Europa League, Champions League's out the question. Now, let's be real. But can they find a way? People are saying 3-1 Arsenal. People are giving their score predictions. Let us know in the comments below. I actually want to know. Because quite frankly, it's going to be a good game today. It really is. And you know, Zaha's going to be looking forward to it. Aubameyang's going to be ready to go. Saka on the wing again. Maitland-Niles is playing left back instead of Tierney. I hope you guys have not got Tierney in your fantasy Premier Leagues. There is a lot of you that do. Sorry, I'm speaking so quick today. I know there is a lot of you that have, what's his name? They have Tierney at left back, and that's messed you up a lot. Then we got Eze in the Palace team today. Mitchell starting, great fantasy shout. Luckily, my 2 players, Mitchell and Leno, are playing, which is great. Farhan says 2-1 Palace. Really? Do you actually expect that? Are there any Palace fans in the chat today? Or is it all Arsenal? Let me know in the comments below who you're backing. What are your scores? Because I come into this game and I think you look at the recent form of Arteta, you surely, the Emirates, you know, surely being at home, playing against Palace, which, you know, they'll want to win, and they have done before. They regularly beat them on form. I reckon Arteta's going to come away with a win here. I've got to be real with you. I just think they have enough in the tank. Smith-Rowe and Saka will need to take this into their own hands again, because you can't rely on Aubameyang every day. I know Lacazette's a lot better now, but overall, as a squad, we're waiting to see Aubameyang hit back on form. Maybe this could be the game, maybe it isn't. Comment down below, will Aubameyang score today? Will we see the return of Pierre, the form of last season? Because we haven't seen it yet, have we? And we'll pile straight into the lineups as soon as Thogdad comes in. We need 1k likes for Thogdad. Everyone in the comments, every time, is like, where's Thogdad? Guys, Thogdad comes when we hit 1k likes. It's not like I have the choice. You have the choice. So absolutely smash that. Let me know in the comments what you think will happen today. The chat is going crazy. There's so many people in the chat. Like, it's going wild. What do you think of Tottenham? I think they're a very decent football team. Unless you're an Arsenal fan. And then you're fuming. But they did just draw to Fulham. That wasn't a great result. And neither was it great for my fantasy team. Well, actually, I had Reguilon and Kane. That weren't too bad. But Heung-Min Son let me down. Pillowcase has donated £1. Thank you, Pillowcase. Well, I just found the pillowcase. That's pretty much it. But thank you for the donation. And here's Thogdad!
Hey,
he's here!
That was more of a cushion, but yeah. You know what? I just brought you some of your...
Well, there is a case over it.
I just brought you some of your favourite Colombian. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? Cheers, dear. Nice coffee.
Cheers.
Tastes good. Ooh.
Lovely little bit of coffee.
Oh. And why are we on the coffee tonight? Why are we not on the beers here?
We can be on the beers. Why not?
Oh, are we? We're not filming afterwards.
Well, we are filming afterwards.
Yeah.
That is very true. We're not allowed one?
Yeah, we're going to have one.
You're allowed one.
Hello to everyone. What is Thogdad's prediction? Hey, steady on. We'll get there in due course.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I think this is going to be a good game.
Dad, you know Goldbridge was streaming today. I don't know if it was his career mode or his build up to Liverpool United. And basically, he told his fans, he told his subscribers that he's going to be our Premier League predictions guest.
He claims that, does he?
That's shocking, isn't it? We were meant to be some big surprise for you all, and he's gone and told everyone that watches this channel.
Oh,
I mean, bloody hell.
Goldbridge, I'm putting on my suit and tie. That is royalty, isn't it?
I know, I'm
that
looking
is
forward to
royalty off Tinterweb.
I'm looking forward to it. I think to have Goldbridge on our Prem predictions just shows how far we've gone, guys.
Yeah.
So, like, I just can't thank you guys enough for rating him and supporting him and stuff like that.
So what's going to happen then is like Goldbridge will speak for 15 minutes and we'll just like speak for a minute each.
I know, pretty much. We'll just roles reverse. We're the guests. We're the guests this week.
Yeah.
He'll do the intro. A bit of Goldbridge. Tattoo Face Spuddy. Thank you for the £2 donation, guys. Hope we're all doing well anyway. Once we get to 2K viewers, we will pile straight into the lineups today. Let us know what you think's going to happen. I mean, you know, you look at the Palace team. They've got Eze. They've got Zaha. There's a threat there, but you look at Hodgson's recent form, and it isn't great, is it, Dad?
It certainly isn't, Theo. I mean, obviously, they had a good result in the last game. That was against Sheffield United, the 2-0, wasn't it, for Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
But, yeah, they're a funny old team, Palace. And I pose the question to you, is this a team that should be looking up or down? They're 14th. Is it about survival? Is it about mid-table? Or should they aim higher?
In general. And Palace right now, you look at the Premier League table, they're near relegation than anything else.
They're 14th there, and they're going to be safe. But I'm saying in general, if you take a sort of 5-year view, if you're a Crystal Palace fan...
But their recent form hasn't been good enough. That's the truth.
Yeah, it is.
Palace's recent form hasn't been great. In the Cup, they lost to, wasn't it Everton? They didn't even have a second shot on target.
I know.
They didn't have any shot on target. Like, they were so poor in that match. On recent form, Palace hasn't been great, but we do know Roy Hodgson can turn things around, and he has the ability in certain footballers playing on the pitch. So we will see what they can do today. I remember being at the Arsenal Palace game quite only a few weeks ago, actually.
Yes.
Sorry, not last year. Sorry, what am I on about?
Right.
Last year,
well, it's a few weeks, like 52 weeks.
Yeah, but I'm saying last season, which is like 2 years ago. But
whenever
last time they played in the Premier League, when this fixture happened. It was. We were at this game. I think Arsenal got the win in the end. Palace looked good at the start. I think Arsenal got the win in the end.
Yeah, I just think, like I said, I can't quite work out Crystal Palace as a club, Theo. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And if you're a Palace fan, give us your opinion.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Do you just want to stay in the Premier League? Do you just want to be mid-table? Or should you look higher? Should you be aiming for top 6, top 7? I don't know the answer to that.
Right, well, we'll find out today how they do. Xavier Stydrum, thanks for the 35ZAR. So happy that Arsenal are back in form. Tierney deserves a rest. Aubameyang to score. Up the TDL.
No, he doesn't.
Baby. I'll sort you out. I reckon we'll win this 3-1. London is red, they
Tierney does not deserve a rest. He should be playing and getting me fantasy Premier League points.
Daddy's got a double game week coming up. I swear he's got a double game week, right?
Has he?
I think so.
I'm not sure. I can't remember if Arsenal have got 2 games. We should.
Either way, Tierney has been so good lately.
Yeah, I know.
But he's a man that can play through the thick and thin, as we know, through the snow.
But on the
I mean, realistically, the guy's fit. They're just resting him.
Yeah.
Like, he's ready to... If he had to play, he would play.
Well, unless he's got something... Oh, Theo, look at that. Look on the screen. That's Montenegro. That is outrageous. We're watching there's an advert come up for the holidays. Stop doing this. Stop showing holiday ads. No, that's like Norway.
Ah, fair.
I hate it because we can't travel at the moment and they're showing beaches.
We've probably seen that yacht from the Gaff.
I know we have. Yeah.
Anyway, well, not yacht, but cruise ship.
Skullthuggery,
thank you for the £5. Xhaka and Ceballos in the middle worries me. Looks to be a very unbalanced team, and that back line is suspect. Also, Clock Rory in the chat. Big up, Rory's in the chat. Big up, Rory. Chelsea Rory, you legend, mate. Thank you for coming in. You got to go subscribe to his channel. I made a video on his channel yesterday about the Liverpool-Man United game. If you haven't seen it, search Chelsea Rory into YouTube. Go watch it. I mean, if you want a guy that can tell you... basically, he absolutely read John Stone's situation. He said he was going to turn back on form. He got that completely right. He's very good at what he knows. He knows what he's talking about. It's simple as that. Go watch his content. You'll understand why. Big up, Rory.
And also, he's got the surname of a beer from Cumbria.
Decent.
Jennings. It's a good beer. Or used to be. If it's still around. It used to be from Ulverston. Somebody from Cumbria. Jennings beer, is it still going?
Yeah, decent.
But Skullthuggery, I'm going to follow you on Twitter, mate. Because you've been so generous recently with
I appreciate that, Skullthuggery. It really means a lot. I'm going to have to make you guys, some of you guys moderators that donate today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kerr, for the £2. Love the streams and hope United win the league. Yeah, you're a regular in the streams, Kerr. Big up yourself. United fan. Absolutely love that. I really appreciate the donations today. Tierney has a muscle soreness.
Okay. Oh, fair enough, rest him then.
Yeah.
You should have told me, because he's in my team. Anyway, never mind. Now I want Palace to score 1 goal.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you? Have you not got an Arsenal defender now?
No, I haven't. No, I've got.
So who's in your fantasy team coming into this game?
I've got Lacazette.
Well, we'll go through it actually.
Yeah.
We've got nearly 2,000 in here, which is great.
Yeah.
But let's pass straight into the lineups today. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We've got nearly 2,000 in here, which we'll take as a dub. Let's try and smash the like button. Are we on over 1,000 likes? Thogdad's going to walk out the room if we're not.
Well, I would, but I'm just going to stay and drink my coffee. No, what I'll do, I'll go on strike.
Yeah, and Harry Maguire on strike.
The union of bullet headers. You're right. To be part of that union, you've got to have scored a bullet header.
You have to have liked the video, subscribed, and scored a bullet header.
Yeah, and liked Thogdad's video and
Thogdad's
channel and all that.
Yeah, you could do that.
I tell you, my channel's popping off there. You must be a bit jealous.
Jealous? I'm running it, mate. Sam Wilkinson, thanks for £2. Big up the Cumbria, and subscribe, cheers.
Cumbria is the most beautiful county in England. Discuss.
Oh, that is reckless.
Discuss.
Thogdad, congrats on gaining so many subs. He's smashing it.
Mate,
I wonder why.
I'm a pro.
He's a pro. He knows how to clickbait. Thogdad's learned the game.
Some of the things I'm calling out all these YouTubers.
Mate, Thogdad, who are you calling out now? Think of a YouTuber.
I don't know.
On the spot.
Alfonso Davis.
No, you've already done that.
True Geordie.
You've already done that.
Have I done True Geordie?
Ben Cook, thanks for the £5.
I tell you, that PewDiePie, I've got a few things to say about him.
Oh. Say it whilst your fists are up like this for the extra views. Come on, Thogdad.
No, the only person I'm going to fight is that bloody Greg Paul.
Oh.
Can I tell you what? I think he's a bit of a pussy. Honestly. Thought he was a decent guy, yeah? We've given him loads of chances to fight me, to get in the ring. England against the United States. We have given him a lot of chances. How many chances does he need? Yeah. I just think he's gone pussy. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit embarrassed for him, really.
Guys, get it on TikTok. Get it all over social media. We need this viral. Thogdad versus Greg Paul has to happen.
Yeah, someone clip that.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Ben Cook. And he says, just got Salzburg's shirt signed by Lazaro Campbell Gulaski. That is awesome. And he's an Arsenal fan. He's an Arsenal fan. I've met Kevin Campbell before an England game when he played when he played for Slovenia or Slovakia, one of the two. But that's awesome. Slovenia. That is pretty awesome because I've been to you said Salzburg shirt. Do you mean a Leipzig shirt? Because they all play for Leipzig. I guess you mean Leipzig.
Yeah.
But if you have got a Leipzig shirt or a Salzburg shirt, either way, it's pretty goddamn cool because a lot of their kits are really well designed. And thank you, Xavier, for another donation. 35 ZAR. Aubameyang has been on very poor form, but I do hope that after his FA Cup goal, he goes on a run.
Yeah.
I was the one who talked about Percy Tau yesterday. Oh, that's pretty funny. We had loads of people talking about Percy Tau. Big up the South Africans in the stream there. But yes, Dad.
You never mentioned Percy Tau yesterday.
Yeah, who is he? I forgot who he is.
You just didn't mention him once. I was so
Disappointed. Adam, thanks for £2. Back again from a great stream. Thank you, Adam. You legend. And F1 Vids for the £2. Hey, Theo, can you shout out Alice and Felix? Shout out to Alice and Felix.
Alice? Who the heck is Alice?
And Felix. João Felix.
Felix? Who the heck is Felix? Cheers, lads and lasses.
There we go. Thogdad has stated his opinion on Alex and Felix. All right, enough of the waffle. I've even said her name wrong. There we go. Yeah. Ben Cook played for Salzburg. Oh, in 14-15. Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, but the whole... okay, cool. So it was Salzburg.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to pass straight to the lineups. What do you think of Sheffield United? Maybe they're on a roll back. Who knows? Yes, guys. For anyone answering, yes, Mark Goldbridge will be coming on our Prem predictions tomorrow. Yay. That video will be out tomorrow on the Thogden YouTube channel. Make sure you have notifications on all videos to see that. You might miss it. You might not spot it. And you want to be there early because I'm telling you, Goldbridge is a funny flipping guy. And the combination of Thogdad and Goldbridge is something that YouTube won't even be ready for. Yeah. So when that video goes out, you need to blow it up.
Yeah.
Watch it, like it, share it. It's the best combination YouTube's ever going to see. It's going to be TikTok iconic. It's going to be TikTok history, isn't it?
It's going to be TikTokable.
TikTokable. It will be. So do not have your notifications off. Have them on.
And it's got to last about 60 minutes.
It will be.
Because
16, 15
honestly,
games.
Once he starts talking, you can't shut him up.
Wow, that's a bit rude. He's lovely.
That's good. He is nice, yeah. But I mean, he can talk for England.
Right, let's get into the lineups today, shall we, Thogdad? We've got a lot to get through. We're doing it on Google Chrome as always because Flash Score only works on this now. We've got about 15 minutes till the kickoff, really. Not the kickoff. This kickoff. Not the kickoff channel. Stay here. That's what I'm trying to say.
What are you ranting on about today?
I'm not ranting about anything. What do you think of Gaita, the Spanish goalkeeper?
I think he's a Crystal Palace keeper who has conceded
he is a Crystal Palace goalkeeper.
Goals.
That's correct.
Yeah. State the
well done, Dad.
34 years
Dad,
old.
what do you think of his hair?
Brilliant.
If I came home with that haircut, what would you say?
I'd give you a massive hug and say, Theo, that hair is spectacular.
No, you wouldn't though. You'd probably bottle me or something.
Bottle you?
Yeah, you'd find
that's
like a
proper parenting, isn't it? Sticking a broken bottle in your face.
Yeah, there's parenting and then there's thogdadding. You know what I mean?
Mate, if you want to have your hair like that, you have your hair like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, anyone got bleached hair? Tell us in the comments below. Now, the back two for Palace. Cheku Kouyaté and James Tompkins. We'll start with the Kouyaté. What do you think about him, Dan?
I think he's a massively experienced Senegalese international with 65 caps, Theo. He came from West Ham for 10 million quid. He's a solid... Well, he's more of a... He can play in several positions, can't he? I've got him down as a DM, really. But he can slot into centre-back, can't he?
He could do it all, really. And he's, at West Ham, he played holding mid. He's been playing more of a centre-back for Palace. Putting in a shift, in fairness.
Yes.
James Tompkins next to him. What do you think of him?
Well, two of those lads, both 31 years old. He was an England youth player a long time ago, born in Basildon. He's only played 3 times in the Premier League this season, hasn't he?
He's played with Kouyaté for West Ham.
Yes, he did.
He hasn't played much this season.
He hasn't.
He's only got 2 starts, and 2 of them were like 6s. So
yeah.
And I just want to give a quick shout out to the donations. Thank you, Grant Miller for the £5. How much are you following the Scottish Leagues this year? We're watching it quite a lot.
Yeah.
F1 Vids, thank you. Mike, surname Oxmall, here we go. This is funny. Mike Oxmall, thank you for the donation. Wait, I haven't made a joke there at all. What do you think of Stoke's transfer window so far? I think it's been, I've not been following it, I'm sorry. Xavier, thanks for 14 South African. Last donation. I've got to save for my dad's B-Day. No worries, but then stop donating, you mug. Right, let's get back.
I like that, Mike Oxmall.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Okay.
That is one of the funniest names of the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So really well done, Mike.
Now, Tyrant Mitchell was the left back for Palace today.
Brilliant.
His forms has gone back up, Like, it started off bad, and look at that road to recovery. And he's looking better now. Quite frankly, I asked Palace fans who's better out of him and Van Aanholt, and they prefer the 21-year-old. So, we'll probably see him regularly playing Palace. Sure, I don't think Van Aanholt's going to feature as much anymore because he seems to be the man. Well,
Theo, this is the weird thing about Crystal Palace. The third youngest player, I think, is 28.
Yeah.
This lad's 21. Eze's 22. So it's quite an ageing team. So it's good to see Tyrick slotting in, isn't it?
And putting in a shift. And we saw what Wan-Bissaka, the effect of that fullback coming through the academy, how good he was. Now they've got a lad on the other side who's looking impressive too.
Yes.
So maybe we'll see a similar storyline of Wan-Bissaka and Tyrick Mitchell.
Would be good.
Who knows?
Yes.
There we go. Now the right back is Joel Ward today. A little bit more of a Brexit side to it, isn't there, Dad? 31 years old on a weekly contract, it seems. I remember at one point he actually was. But they paid $650k in 2012 for him. And he's still getting around the team. Fair play.
Yeah, no, good for him. 31 years old. He was born in Emsworth. That's near where your auntie and uncle live, isn't it? And he was at came from Portsmouth in 2012 for 600,000 quid. And it could be tough today. Could be tough
8 starts. Overall in those games, it's up and
He's
down.
Done all
recently,
right.
Good form lately.
He's done all right the last 2 or 3 games, hasn't he?
He has. I'll give him that. But yeah, that's the back four. What do you think about that Palace defence? There's definitely gaps. There's definitely potential for goals for Arsenal. I just don't know if it's going to be solid enough to keep a clean sheet here. I don't think it will be. I think Arsenal will score at least 1 or 2 goals today. You look at the average age, and it's nearly 30 as well.
It's too old, Theo. Yeah. And I think the likes of Smith Rowe, Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette will be licking their lips.
You reckon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very interesting. Now let's get on to the midfielders. Milivojevic and MacArthur in the midfield. First of all, we'll start about the Serbian.
Yes.
I remember back in the day when he took penalties. I'm not sure if he takes them anymore, but he is a solid midfielder.
He is, Theo. Now, I think last season he got more goal contributions. This season he's played 13. He hasn't got any goals or assists. But he's an experienced Serbian international with 39 caps. He came from Olympiacos 3 years ago for 14 million quid. He's a solid player. I like him. I've always liked him.
Covers loads of ground.
He does work hard.
He does get quite a few yellows and reds.
He's a tough Serb.
But in fairness to him, he's Serbian, and you're going to have that bit of spice to it, isn't he?
Yeah.
James McCarthy next to him, 33 years old, part of the ageing squad that's still in the team. You know what? He still covers decent ground for his age, and he had a very good game against Sheffield United. Do you like him?
Well, he was at Wigan, so I can't say I like him, Theo. 6 years ago, he came for 8 million quid. This season, he's been
Seb's fuming. Thogdad spawning Ampadu is scandalous. Off the bench for 9 points. Betty
he's not coming on.
Seb.
He's not coming on, Seb.
Seb, Spencer's brother. Seb on golf.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's not coming on.
I'll send him a voice, though.
Because Tierney, say to Seb, Tierney's not playing, but that means McGoldrick comes on, so I only get 1 point.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure.
no.
Yeah, sadly.
As he's above him. So, Thogdad, we're talking about Fantasy Premier League here. Do you want to explain what happened, Dan?
Wait, no, he's right.
What?
He's right, third defender.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, he's right. Seb on Golf, Spencer FC's brother, has just told me something I didn't realise. God, he's right. I thought McGoldrick was coming on, but he's going to be my third defender, isn't he?
Oh, my God. So you're a competitor to Seb. That's why. Thogdad, you might have one of the best weeks on fantasy, full stop.
Yeah. Do you know what? I am actually. I've got 51 points. We'll have a look at this later. I think the best in the world this week got 59.
That's insane.
So
No. He's got 80, actually. He's got
is that
80.
right?
We're going to quickly show you what's going on in Fantasy Premier League. It's absolutely nutty. But we'll quickly get through this Palace team. But actually, Thogdad is actually having the week of his life. Like, I'm never catching him. Yeah. I'm never catching him ever again. I mean, quite frankly, it's insane. Guys, everybody comment down below how many points you've got on Fantasy this week. Sebi Boy has just reminded Thogdad that he's just running alright. But we'll get on to Fantasy Premier League in a bit. We're all having a pretty crap week this week, apart from Thogdad.
Yeah, I'm having a cracker.
I know you are. Right mid, Andros Townsend. He's solid, isn't he? Puts in a shift.
Yeah, 29 years old now. He's played 13 times for England and scored 3 goals. Newcastle fans will remember him. He came for 14 million 4 years ago. And this season, he's doing okay, Theo.
He's doing
got a goal and 3 assists.
Yeah, and the left mid, I like this guy. Ebrit Eze came from the Championship. He put in an absolute shift in their game against Sheffield United. The goal he scored in that game was insane. Like, I don't know how they've only given him a 7.4.
Yeah.
For the goal alone, he should be on more. He can be incredible, unstoppable at times.
Yeah.
And when he's on the pitch, he's always a threat.
Do you know what? He had a slow start to the season. He came from QPR for 16 million. He had a slow start, but recently, do you know what? A couple of goals, a couple of assists, and more than that, he looks really impressive, doesn't he? He looks difficult. And he can do things. Maybe not today away at Arsenal.
Yeah.
But this lad, I think he'll be around for a few years.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Do you think he deserves an England call-up at some point?
Not yet, Theo.
Not yet?
Miles away from that.
Really?
Miles away
Miles
from
away?
that. Yeah.
Well, you look at the likes of Greenwood, who've got a call-up. I think Eze's pulling, he's playing more regular Premier
This
League
is the irony, Theo. Yeah, I mean, if he played for Man United, there'd be more shouts, wouldn't there?
Definitely.
But he's not ready for England yet.
Okay,
no.
Very interesting. 2 strikers for Crystal Palace today. Christian Benteke and Wilfried Zaha. No sign of Ayew. I'm sure Palace fans are buzzing. We'll start with Benteke, the 30-year-old. Do you like him?
Well, for those of you who don't know, he came from Liverpool for 28 million quid 5 years ago. Born in the DRC, a Belgian international who scores a lot of goals for his country.
Yeah.
Now, he's been criticised a lot. He went through a very dry period for Crystal Palace. But you know what?
Good goal scoring record for Belgium.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
15 and 38. Brilliant.
Not bad.
That's as good as Rashford, I think.
Yeah.
That's equivalent,
Yeah.
But he's back in the game. He's got 3 goals this season, and I'm delighted for him because people had written him off. He became a bit of a meme, didn't he?
Yeah, his heat map's a little bit mental. I don't know what he's doing around there.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a lazy footballer at times, but he's a target man.
Yeah.
He's carrying around a lot of weight. It's not like he's going to be running around the pitch freely. But Zaha is the striker next to him. This is one man who will be running around the pitch, looking to make things happen, sliding from the wing to striker. He does it all, and quite frankly, his stats this year have been better than he's ever had before. 8 goals and 2 assists in 15 games. That's a contribution to every 3, and that is brilliant. And I think he's a top player too. He did well in the Sheffield United game, even though he didn't even get a contribution. Scored in the Leicester game. Do you like Zaha, Dad?
Oh, how can you not like Zaha? He's an Ivory Coast international. He came from Man United for 3 million quid. I can't believe that. 6 years ago.
Yeah.
8 goals, 2 assists, and he's having the season of his life, and I'm delighted for him.
Yeah, amazing. And he even had 2 appearances for England, but then he chose Ivory Coast. There you have it. Anyway, let's talk about the Arsenal team. We've got a lot to get onto today. And quite frankly, we don't have much time left. We've only literally got, I don't know how many minutes we've got left. 4 minutes, 38 seconds. We'll start with Bernd Leno. Thogdad, the German's in goal. He's in my fantasy team this week. I'm happy with that. What about you?
Well, yeah, so I hope Crystal Palace score then, so I can have a good laugh.
Well, yeah, Thogdad, you should be supporting me now you've got Ampadu in.
I know.
I mean, you've literally had the perfect week.
And I hadn't realised that. Now, this lad's a German international, rated at about 29 million quid.
You got there eventually.
I got there, third attempt. He's a decent keeper there.
And recently, his stats have been very good.
Very
Since
good.
Arsenal being on form, this man's been loving life.
Absolutely.
Now, the back 2, it's rotated actually.
Yeah.
Rob Holding's in there as usual, but David Luiz is in. Should we start with David Luiz? What do you think about David Luiz being back in the team?
Well, on his day, he's a very commanding footballer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a Brazilian international with 56 caps. He's played for Benfica, Chelsea, PSG. Huge experience. So today, he should enjoy this.
Yeah, his last game was 19th of December.
Yeah.
So, it has been quite a few games. But you know what? David Luiz this season, He's been a bit scapegoated. I don't actually think he's been a problem.
No.
You know, when he's in the team,
I agree.
he's creative. He'll try and make things happen. He'll get stuck in. He'll put in important tackles. He's a leader. People like to scapegoat him as the problem.
No.
I don't think he is. I think Arsenal will get a big win today, and I think it's going to be a big part of it.
Right.
I'm going to put that statement out there right now. Comment down below your score predictions. If you want to win £52.50 today, you can win it by getting the score correct in the comments. And with David Luiz at the back, I'm more convinced that Arsenal will get it.
Wow.
Rob Holding next to him, a bit of Bolton quality.
A bit of Bolton quality. This lad has just signed a new contract, hasn't he?
Good on him.
At the Emirates, and I'm delighted for him. He's 25 years old.
Look at his form.
Yeah.
Quality.
Theo,
People like to hate on him, but you know what? When he defends against big lads, he does a great job. Okay, he might come up against someone rapid and they'll tear him a new one, but he knows how to read the game. I like Holding. He learnt it at Bolton. You know, we spoke to the man. Well, basically, the guy that made him into the player he is today.
Yeah.
And he basically said he knew he could make it at the top level, and he is. So I'm looking forward to watching Rob Holding again today with David Luiz.
Yeah.
They played a lot together before. They won an FA Cup together before.
Absolutely.
There we go. Hector Bellerin is the right back today. What are your thoughts on that?
I like Bellerin.
He's got better.
I like Bellerin. Yeah, you know, ex-Barcelona. He came through the Arsenal youth.
He's had his moments, but he's got better.
He's got better. You know, like I said, 3 or 4 years ago, I thought he was going to be a world beater. He's not quite done that.
Yeah.
But stick with him.
Yeah, he gets his. He's had 4 Spain caps. He's been on better form lately, but you know he probably prefers it when Tierney's playing because you have that solid fullback other way. But Maitland-Niles is at left back. He's done it before. He's put in a shift on both sides regularly before. I'm sure he will do it again today. Tierney needed a rest, understandable. Do you think Arsenal could still get the win with Maitland-Niles?
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely, Theo. And I think it's fair that you rest players, you know, when the schedule is so busy. He had a wonderful game against, I think it was Everton the other day. So I've no worries about this lad.
4 games he started. And you know what? I don't think he's the problem at Arsenal. I think that defence... Some Arsenal fan put in the comments saying they're worried about this defence.
No.
I'm not. No. I believe in David Luiz. I think Maitland-Niles will put in a shift. Hector Bellerin's been in better recent form, same as Holding. And so is Leno. So it's not a scare. This is a scare to me. A 2 holding mids of Granit Xhaka and Dani Ceballos.
Why does that worry you?
I don't know. I just feel like Xhaka can sometimes be a little bit... You know, he's not the quickest of footballers.
Yeah.
He is a leader though. And Dani Ceballos, he's very hot and cold. He can have the game of his life, create everything. Or he can have one of those games where he's basically just a waste of space. And even Arsenal fans will agree with me on that. Overall though, he has played in the recent games. He had a very good game against West Brom. He had one of those good games.
He did, yeah.
And you can't drop him after that. You know, he's been part of the turnaround. He's only got 1 assist. I'm sure he's going to get more. Do you like him?
I think that sort of central pairing is absolutely enough for this game, Theo. I have no worries. That Arsenal team will win this game.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. What about Xhaka?
Again, Theo, I mean, this is a hugely experienced guy, Swiss international, came from Borussia Mönchengladbach. I know he's got some stick over the years, but I think he's been pretty good most of the time.
Scored a free kick, and ever since that free kick, all the form has changed. Arsenal have gone winning ways.
Yes.
And he is the leader, and he plays every game. And quite frankly, Xhaka's not going to be the one to leave the team.
Yeah.
I'm not too fussed about the midfield after doing a little bit more thinking into it. Now, the front 4 for Arsenal are Aubameyang, Smith Rowe, Lacazette and Saka. We'll start with Aubameyang. My God, does he need a goal in the Premier League, doesn't he?
Well, he does, Theo.
3 goals, 1 assist in 15. We're talking about Aubameyang here. We're talking about a regular top goal scorer in the Premier League getting that form.
Absolutely, Theo. But having said that, if Lacazette gets the goal or Smith Rowe or Saka, does it really mind? You know,
he doesn't mind. That's probably why he hasn't got the goals. He doesn't mind. He just wants to see Arsenal winning again.
But I think that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This front 4, to comment on the front 4, I think there's goals there.
Yeah.
And I think it might be Aubameyang's day. Now, I've got Lacazette in my team. We'll get on to him. He's got 7 goals out of 14.
Can we talk about this guy first?
Yeah, of course we can.
The 20-year-old Smith Rowe. The game has just kicked off, so we'll get through it quickly. Ever since he's come in the team, I think he's been like Arteta's man. They needed a creator in the midfield. Yeah. He's basically answered their problems.
Theo,
he's a creator. He will find the key pass. He understands it. He obviously takes training very seriously because he always knows where his men are going to be on the football pitch. Wow, already Palace trying to go down there. And Arsenal will build up an attack. But do you like Smith Rowe?
I like him a lot, Theo.
Yeah?
We've seen only 3 games of him. He's already got 2 assists.
He has, yeah.
But for this 20-year-old...
3 assists, I think.
2 assists, I think, according to my stats.
Fantasy made 3
right,
assists. Yeah.
But this is a lad who went on loan to RB Leipzig and Huddersfield.
Yeah.
And now he's playing...
He scored in the FA Cup game as well last time.
Yeah, he did.
He's on serious form, man.
He's on
undroppable.
Form.
You just can't drop him. And, you know, when a player's playing like that, it's great to see. A really good academy player. Now, Bukayo Saka, another really good academy player. Arsenal must be so happy to see all their youth, really impressive, running the show and basically turning the club back to where they should be. But, you know, he's been brilliant down the left wing, hasn't he?
He has to. And what I love about this guy, he can slot in at left back, left midfield, left wing. You know,
do it all on the left.
He can do it all.
Can't even play right wing, inside forward.
I prefer to see him on the wing. So I prefer him as a left winger or a right winger. And I want to see more goal contributions from him. 3 goals, 1 assist, absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's great recently, but we do know he's had his, you know, his days before, his weeks before, where he doesn't always get the contributions.
He had quiet weeks.
Now, I think ever since Smith Rowe has come in, they've got a little bit of competition now who can get more contributions. The whole Trent versus Robertson thing is kind of the same battle going on with the youth for Arsenal.
Yes.
And it's good competition because you both want them to create, you both want to make things happen. And quite frankly, they both want to give the most for the team. Absolutely. So them two are the real gems for them. Now, Lacazette's up top. You know what? For a man that's had a lot of stick, recently he's been brilliant.
Yes, he has, Theo.
Look at his stats.
I mean, Theo, it's amazing. He's got 7 goals in 14 appearances. This is a lad who came from Lyon, 48 million quid. And he's proving how good he is.
It's great to see, isn't it?
He's still 29. He's got another 5 years of goal scoring in him.
Came from Lyon, 53 mil. People have doubted him, but quite frankly, recently he's been on great form. He's got 7 goals this season.
Brilliant.
You forget it because it's Lacazette. But my God, he's actually a goal scorer.
Yeah, if he gets a couple of goals today, people will think, well, wait a minute, can he catch up to the Golden Boot contenders?
Potentially.
Why not?
That's the teams. And guys, we will quickly have a look at the Premier League table. We've got nearly 3,000 in here, which is absolutely brilliant. Really appreciate the support today. We'll quickly have a little Premier League look at the table. Overall, these are the lineups. Zaha, Eze, a serious threat for Palace. Creativity and a bit of a target man from Benteke. We all know what Arsenal have got on their team. In the Premier League table, they're closer than you think, aren't they, Dad? Palace are... Okay, they're safe. There's a big gap between them and relegation.
But if Arsenal win...
If Arsenal win, they go 26.
Well, they go 26.
Which is the pack of Chelsea. They got the same points as Chelsea.
Same pack, yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
That's insane, isn't it?
It is insane. You know, suddenly they could be level with Villa, but they play 3 more games. That's the thing. Look, Arsenal had a terrible start. Let's not forget that. But they're coming good.
Yeah.
And they're coming good with youth, and that's great thing. And right now, I'm seeing Smith Rowe on the ball. You know, we're looking at why Arsenal have come good.
Do you think Arsenal can get a few wins and get themselves back up to the European pole positions?
Yes.
Can they make Champions League?
No, they can't.
Can they make Europa League?
Yes.
Yeah.
They will get into that 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can Palace make Europa League?
No.
No,
they can't.
So they're just mid-table.
Yes.
Can they get relegated?
No, they can't. No, they can't.
Under Roy Hodgson, they can't get relegated.
No chance, Theo.
Absolutely
no chance. Smith Rowe's got it in the area.
Smith Rowe whips it in. Gaita takes it.
Rushed,
and we'll get on to Fantasy Premier League at half-time, guys. A lot to get through that with a weird 6-game week. And next week, we've got an insane game week coming up, don't we, Dad?
Oh, my goodness.
15 games. Guys, get your Fantasy Premier League teams ready. When's the deadline for Fantasy?
The deadline is 11 o'clock on
the day after
Saturday morning. But here's my advice to you, and from someone in the top 1% in the world.
Top 2%?
Top 1%.
Top 2%.
Top 1%.
Okay, fine.
So you just shut up for a bit. In fact, just go for a little...
All right, come on then, let's have it.
Lie down.
God, you know what you need to create?
Okay, so my advice.
Okay, sorry, go on, yeah.
Games might be called off, so wait until the last minute. All right, set your alarm clock, 9, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Make your changes on Saturday morning.
No, but if you play your wild card, it doesn't matter when you make your changes. Think about
it. But the question of whether... My strategy's changed, Theo. I'm not going to play my bench boost anymore.
What?
I'm just going to have a regular week.
Why? Because you think there might be a few games off, and that way your players off the bench will come on anyway, so there's no point of playing a bench boost. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm going to have 11 players playing 2 games if there's not another cancellation.
Okay, interesting.
And that's enough.
Guys, comment down below what you think. What think's going to happen with Fantasy Premier League? How are you all doing? How many points are on this week? I'm on a very good, nearly 50 points. You're on
70,
which is crazy. But we're both way over the average. That's the main thing.
Oh, 60 maybe. 60.
Arsenal Palace.
60, yeah.
The average is 23 points.
Yeah, I know.
And after this game, it might be 25 because not many people have Arsenal Palace players.
But that's just all those FPL virgins, you know.
Thogdad making statements, man. He's getting ready for the Clips channel. He's just trying to grow his channel, mate. He doesn't even care about the streams anymore. Right, everybody get your score predictions in the comments for Arsenal Palace today. We are giving away... Let me just check how much we're giving away. It's on the live news board. Okay, it says, give all your Arsenal Palace score predictions in the comments for all the games now. Comment down below your bets and accas tonight. We will rate them. Comment down below your score prediction to win £51.50.
Whoa.
If you want £51.50 today, guys, it's very simple. Like, subscribe, comment down below your full-time score, and make sure you have notifications on all videos. And you'll want to, because tomorrow morning, we've got a video coming out with Mark Goldbridge. Yes, our Premier League predictions, the buff, you know, what's it called? The beefy Premier League prediction week with 15 games includes Mark Goldbridge. I mean, you can't ask for something better than that, can you, Doug?
Live from Salford. I mean, I assume he lives in Salford or
He lives in Nottingham. Don't be rude. But we'll save that joke for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, okay.
The Man United fan from Nottingham.
Oh, we have to think of 15 links by tomorrow.
Well, guys, if you've got any funny jokes about Goldbridge for the video tomorrow, comment down below.
Oh yeah.
What they are.
We need a pen and paper.
Yeah, we need some good content.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I'm going to grab a pen and paper.
Yeah, get a pen and paper. If you've got any good suggestions, then write them down, because usually Thogdad makes a list, so get involved. And anyway, the reason we're talking about all the other waffle is because Arsenal Palace is 7 minutes in. Arsenal currently taking their time playing the ball around. Already Smith Rowe is getting into nice positions. Arsenal just kind of playing a bit of possession-based football here at the Emirates.
Oh, I've gotten the first joke. And now...
Oh, good link up with Maitland-Niles here. He drives. Good link up with Xhaka. Again, gets the ball back. Looks for Saka, but it's intercepted well by Tyrick Mitchell, the left back. But he gives it straight back. And Saka versus Tyrick Mitchell here. Saka uses his body well. Lays off to Smith Rowe. He's going to drive with it. And the ball will go out of play. And it's a throw into Palace.
Yeah, I've got my first joke.
The pink boots, that's it.
Oh, what's he got? Pink boots?
Yeah, he makes a joke about the pink boots. You have to write that down.
Okay, pink boots.
Pink boots. The pink boots. And then also write down... What was the other one? Call him a Pratt. One of them has to be Pratt. He loves to say Pratt.
Okay.
That's his saying. What is your total overall points on fantasy football, Dad?
We'll have a look later. Something like 1089. Something like I can't remember exactly.
Have I just passed 1,000? I'm sure.
Kevin Friend. What's that?
Kevin Friend is a referee. I think he hates him.
Hates Kevin Friend.
Mark Coldbridge. Oh yeah, well, we can't handle that. Does he hate Kevin Friend? What's the situation with him and Kevin Friend? Comment down below.
Kevin Friend. Okay.
Burnley Prats. Bloody Burnley. Oh yeah, when we do the Burnley one, do bloody Burnley.
Does he say bloody Burnley?
Yeah, he says bloody Burnley. Guys, we're liking this. He always says, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. We've got Goldbridge on tomorrow. Is that I don't believe it, yeah?
Kevin Friend is not my friend. Oh yeah, we'll find out which game is being refereed by Kevin Friend. You got to remember that. Right, guys, you're helping us out here. A lazy sod. Friend is a Pratt. In FIFA, he hates Friend. Oh, yeah, in FIFA, right. Okay. That'll be a top video. Yeah, guys, we're going to make it an absolute banger of a video, I tell you.
Nick Pope, Penandez.
Pratt Bridge.
Leeds accident.
Worst ref in career mode. Yeah, fair enough. There we go. Loads of stuff. Thank you for all your help, guys.
Pratt Bridge. That's not very nice.
Oh, yeah. That's his saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Palace building
He's
something
like
up
a bloody
here.
robot. What's that?
Benteke. Eze. Townsend. No way. Townsend's going for a shot.
Whoa.
It's over, but it's confident, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Outside the box, but he went for it, in fairness to him.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we've got a few Goldbridge links there.
We've got a lot of Goldbridge links there. I'm looking forward to it. And, guys, comment down below if you have any others. If you make sure you have notifications on all videos for tomorrow, because that's going to be an absolutely brilliant video. Palace with the first shot of the game. 9 minutes in. Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it, Dad? Well, I mean, it was a brilliant shot, but it's confident. Well, and if they keep playing like that, keep getting shots off, it's their best chance at finding a goal from somewhere.
I think their best chance of a goal will be a set piece.
Really?
Now, either that will be a Zaha set piece from kind of 20, 25 yards, or it will be a ball into Benteke.
Yeah.
That's what Palace want.
Okay.
Or a corner.
Very interesting. Arsenal's just blown against Saka, a foul given on MacArthur near his own box there. Palace have a free kick.
Pillowcase.
Thanks for the £1 donation. I'm not going to bother getting a pillowcase because he'll just call me a mug.
Well, it wasn't a pillowcase.
Well, it's the nearest I could find. I'm not going to run to your room, am I? But there we go. What an effort. Love that, guys.
So what's your prediction today? What's your score prediction?
I'm going to go Arsenal 2, Palace 0. It's a very boring, simple prediction, but I'm going for it.
Yeah.
I simply believe Arsenal will get the win. They've got a good enough defence, and their forward line's playing with confidence. Lacazette's bagging recently. Smith Rowe and Saka creating and scoring goals themselves.
Yeah.
Aubameyang's off form, but by the looks of it, they don't even need him at the moment. But he's in the team, and maybe he'll pop up with the goal. I just think the goals will come. Palace, yes, I think they might have their chances. Palace going to Emirates away isn't like a crazy away day. It's around the corner for them. It's not too far. It's London, isn't it? I know a lot of Palace fans will be like, oh, Croydon's not in London.
Just to say, I need you to read out Joe Monk's comment.
Thogden, you're a legend. Oh, that's nice.
Read it out again, Phil.
All right, you said Thogdad, you're a legend.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, Thogdad.
Thank you, Joe, for the comment and the donation.
Oh, yeah, don't buy fruit in Mallorca. That's a good one. The pineapple seller.
Okay.
Yeah, because he had a scrap with the pineapple seller in Mallorca. That is a funny video. That is a funny video. I love that one.
Right, okay.
And if there's any games at Stamford Bridge, then he made a funny video outside Stamford Bridge. Chelsea playing at home. Right. Or they're playing away at Fulham.
Oh, right.
But it's near Stamford Bridge anyway.
Eagles.
Chelsea got a double game week?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Arsenal on the ball here. Danny Ceballos driving with it. Zaha trying to get it. Maitland-Niles linking up well on the left side. He's gone down there, and the referee's given a foul to Arsenal.
Right.
Yeah, he's given a free kick there. He's looking good up that left side for a right-footed inverted fullback so far. He's putting in a shift while Tierney's not there.
Certainly is. Now, my prediction theory for this game, I've also gone 2-0. I know it's a bit dull.
Oh, really?
Okay. We've virtually gone for the same predictions, haven't we, this week?
We have. I mean, there's only 6 games. It's not like it's impossible to do so.
Yeah.
But, I mean, out of the 6 games, which has been your favourite?
Out of the 6 games.
Tottenham, Fulham, maybe?
Ooh.
Nice to see Fulham, get back into it.
Very pleased for Fulham, but I think Jose's tactics of trying to sit back on 1-goal leads, I do not understand it, Theo.
Mossy, thanks for $3. 38 seconds today, dang Thogden. About my blinking.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't blink much. I get my sleep in. I mean, quite frankly, I might fall asleep at 5 a.m, but I won't be waking up till 1. And that means my eyes are rested for the game. I mean, I'm rested up.
I think I was the only member
Guys,
of the
all I'm
family
saying
who got up before midday today.
Literally. I mean, it's lockdown. Quite frankly, there's no point in getting up. Like, even my dad would be like, oh, come on. Usually, if I get up at 1 p.m, but it's lockdown. What is there to do? I've not got online classes. Oh, what a ball from Dani Ceballos to pick out Aubameyang here. On the left side. Lays it off. It's a bad ball from Aubameyang. He should have waited for a good run.
Just a bad ball there.
But what a ball from Dani Ceballos. Some creativity. We're seeing more quality from him every time we watch him.
Here comes Eze, Eberechi Eze, running slightly on the left side, goes inside.
Yeah, Palace coming up the pitch now. Tyrick Mitchell, wouldn't mind him come out with an assist, as much as I don't think it will happen.
Yeah.
But I did have him for his 1 assist he had this year, which was away at Man United, and he set up Zaha for a goal very early on in the season.
Right.
Then he got dropped out the team, now he's back in. Maybe he loves a big away day against the top 6 team, getting assists. Tyrick Mitchell, he's the man for you. Guys, let me know in the comments, who have you got in Fantasy Premier League today? Because I'm sure a lot of you have Mitchell. Have you got Mitchell?
I don't.
You play your free.
Ampadu.
Usually you've got Mitchell. Though.
Yeah. Who else in the world has got 9 points for a Sheffield United
That's
defender?
the thing, that Tierney came out.
Oh, look at Eze.
And you were worried, but Ampadu came in.
Oh, Eze.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Lucky.
Zaha with the pass, which was intercepted well. Now Arsenal back on the ball. The referee's blown for a free kick against
This is
Granit
a
Xhaka
big chance to Crystal
near
Palace.
the box here.
This is in Zaha territory.
Xhaka's fuming about it. He did pull him back.
Pull him back, yeah.
He didn't go down or anything, but he did pull him back. It was silly from Xhaka. He didn't need to do that.
No, silly that Xhaka.
He didn't need to do that.
Silly.
Zaha's won a free kick for Palace. And it's not like he's needed to win anything from it. It's because Xhaka's holding him back. Silly from the Swiss midfielder there.
Very silly, yeah.
Wow! We've got the
Ghost
return!
picks Jimmy!
He's here! He's not lying!
He's there! He's every bleeding where. Ghost picks Jimmy! Ghost picks Jimmy! He's here! He's there! He's every bleeding where. Ghost picks Jimmy!
The return of Ghost picks Jimmy! The Thogden Originals, the TDL. Everybody knows about this guy. When we were back in Montenegro, this guy was donating to the channel left, right and centre. Yeah. He's becoming a TDL Ultra.
He's paid our mortgage off.
He's basically paid off everything that there has to be.
All those debt collectors, they're not coming anymore.
Guys, read the name. He's back. Ghost picks Jimmy! $25 donation. Thank you so much, mate.
Wow.
For him, that's pennies though. He says, 1-1 final, Thogden watched your Inter video at the derby.
Yeah.
I respect you for watching that video. Look mad, mate, what a great video. Jimmy, the plan is to get you on a European away day when football fans are allowed back at games. What are you saying, Jimmy? Flying over for Europe for that, eh?
And Ghost picks Jimmy, do you also predict stocks and shares? If you do, DM me, mate.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more interested in that.
Needs tips.
You're more of a better, aren't you? I'm more of a stocks and shares kind of guy.
Well, yeah, you're older than me, aren't you?
Yeah.
You put a bet on here and there sometimes.
I do.
Talking about a bet, let's see what Sky Bet I've got going on. Seb
says
he's coming in.
Oh my goodness.
Was that a foul on Zaha again? Maybe the referee's been a little bit more lenient to Arsenal after giving the last decision in favour of Palace a little bit more there. But Zaha went down around the same space on the edge of the box. Maybe not a penalty, but there might have been contact.
Here comes Bellerin.
Bellerin with a great interception. Tyrick Mitchell grabs the ball. Lacazette's making a run. He lays it off to Smith Rowe, who gives it to Pierre-Emerick. Aubameyang. It's another bad pass from Aubameyang.
His passing today is off.
When's it on?
Yeah.
When's it on with Aubameyang?
I know.
Recently, he's just not been good enough. And Palace will grab the ball back. Zaha will take it. Up the TDL, love that. Mention DT. Oh, DT's a funny one, isn't he? DT and Goldbridge beef. They had beef, Dad. Do you know about DT and We'll save that. Oh, do you want to talk about that? Okay, we'll talk about that. DT and Goldbridge had beef. You should mention that in the stream. Should we talk about it now? Oh my God! A Palace player just had a shot on goal. And it was wide of the target, but it was terrible. Tattoo face Spuddy, thanks for £2. What do you know about Shamrock Rovers? They're a decent club over in Ireland.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see what they can do. Oh my God.
Oh my
Jimmy.
goodness.
Jimmy's gone and donated $99. What a guy.
Oh my
Thank you so much. You legend, mate. That is an incredible, that is the top donator of the stream by far.
That is ridiculous. Thank you, Jimmy. I stay away from the stock market, but I like to win money on sports. Once we open up, I'll be on the first flight to catch a game with you lads.
Let's do it.
Cannot wait. That Inter game with the smoke was insane.
Yeah.
What a great contest. Thogdad here for a few beers. Thank you, Jimmy. That is so amazing. Great to have you back. We were wondering, we've been speculating, what's happened to Ghost Picks Jimmy?
Yeah, and he's back.
And
the
he's
return
back.
Of Jimmy, the man, $99
He's
donation.
back with a splash.
And that's what he has to say.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, guys, all I can say is go subscribe to his channel because quite frankly, he's doing us a massive favour with these donations.
Yeah.
Because he's just being a legend and he's giving back to us, which means we can keep going. And quite frankly, we appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you so much for the donations. Great to see you back in the chat. You know, ever since you started coming in here, all the TDL have been asking every stream, like, where is he? And the return of Jim Dog. Great to see you there. We'll see you hopefully after all this COVID stuff. Hopefully sort it out for the summer in England.
Absolutely.
With all the vaccine. It's looking great, by the way. Cases today. Maybe, hopefully, the beginning of the return.
Yeah.
There we go. Love the stream. Cheers, lad. Big up, Ghost Picks, Jimmy. Amy Key, spot on. That is brilliant. Tier list of tea. I mean, how many teas can we actually talk about? We should do a tier list for beer.
Yeah.
But the first thing I want to do is talk to you, Dad, about Mark Goldbridge versus DTB. Do you know about it? Do you know anything about the Mark Goldbridge DTB?
No. Remind me, DT is a
DT's an Arsenal fan TV.
Yeah.
Mark Goldbridge is Goldbridge. He's on United stand, but really he's massive. He's Goldbridge.
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah.
And so is DT. He's huge. He's one of the biggest characters or guys on AFTV.
Yeah.
And
is he the main guy or?
He's the main guy's Robbie.
Robbie, yeah.
DT's the one that you were talking about before. The one who gets really angry. You called him bad acting or something. He loves it. Right. So who you backing in the Goldbridge DTB?
Well, it's North against South, isn't it? Goldbridge.
Oh.
I'm backing Goldbridge.
Why do you prefer Goldbridge to DT, Dad?
Well, Goldbridge is a good northern lad, you know.
And
when it comes to North against South, I'm sorry, I've got to be territorial.
Lacazette. Smith Rowe. We'll just pause this for a second. Xhaka might have a shot. Aubameyang just went an absolute beautiful run down the left. Bellerin gets past Eze.
We could have gone
in
down
the box
there.
here. Flicks up to
He
Saka.
could have gone down there.
Yeah, he could have. But he stayed on his feet. He's probably thinking about that now. Dani Ceballos.
Oh, nice.
Beats Zaha. Lays it off to Bellerin. Arsenal playing with a bit of confidence here. Looping ball, goal kick. Let's go back to what we're saying. Bobby, thanks for £2. Give us an inspirational quote. Yeah, this is what we need, Dad.
Now, let me think of one. In a future video.
Yeah, comment down below, guys. Who are you backing, DT or Goldbridge in the beef? Basically, they have had running beef just over the time because it's Arsenal United.
Yes, yeah.
Some of it, DT loves it because every time this beef gets re-evaluated, DT gets, he's always in the news. There's numbers up. It helps him. It helps him, right? And Goldbridge has talked about this before, but they had a charity match.
Yes.
United Stand versus AFTV. And DT tried to nutmeg. He tried to nutmeg Goldbridge.
Really?
And Goldbridge basically bodied him and won the ball back.
Right. Okay.
So DT got angry about it.
Right.
And basically did a Sergio Ramos on Salah, put his arm around him and took him down.
Really.
And at that point DT was and then Goldbridge was like, I play Sunday League for years. I'm not having this.
Oh.
Aubameyang with a really good shot there. Guy with a punch out and catched it eventually, but Aubameyang get back into his stride.
Yeah.
But as we were saying. So obviously he takes him down like this. DT takes him down like that on his arm, takes him all the way. So that's can't do that. You can't do that. Then Goldbridge was like, well, I've been playing for years for football. I'm not having that. So he gives him a little kick. He gives him a little kick there.
Yeah.
And then DT starts screaming to the ref, he's kicked me. Kicked me. Send him off. And it all starts kicking off. Everyone gets involved.
Yeah.
All the United Stand lot, FTV lot, holding everyone back. It's all kicking off.
Yeah, all I can say, DT, is stop being such a pussy, yeah? Sunday League football is a man's game, you know what I mean? If you give it out, you've got to be able to take it, all right? Goldbridge has played Sunday League football. Clearly, he knows the game, right? If he gives you one, give him one back, you shake hands, that's it. You have a beer. Stop all his handbags, it's nonsense. You're just looking for attention, mate. That's my view.
Saka with a shot there, saved by
And I'm backing Goldbridge all the way.
That is a big statement. Thogdad is on smoke. That is correct.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, Arsenal fan TV, honestly, the more I watch it, the more it seems fake. They've got to make something. They've got to manufacture an incident for the views, honestly. Maybe Arsenal fan TV is on its way out. Honestly. I'm worried. Whereas Goldbridge, he goes out there, he talks football.
You've got to respect DT.
He doesn't have to throw a chair. He doesn't have to do something, get in a fight with someone. He just talks football. And I respect that more than this fakery of Arsenal Fan TV.
Well, Dad, come on. Let's not talk about the whole of Arsenal Fan TV. I personally think AFTV do a great job.
You do, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're backing them? Over
No,
Goldberg.
I'm saying, overall, AFTV, Robbie, lovely geezer, Ty, lovely geezer, Claude, I've met him, I've done a podcast with him before, unreal geezer, he's not on there anymore. I don't like the way they treated him, kicked him off, and we need to see him back on the AFTV channel, but most of the lads are on there are good. I mean, we were talking more about DT.
Yeah.
Look, I wouldn't say the whole AFTV.
Me and you play Sunday League football, or
we
play
do.
football at all levels. Sometimes you give a tackle, sometimes you take one, right?
Yeah.
But if you give it out, you've got to be able to take it.
Okay.
And that's all I'm saying. So Goldbridge clearly knows the game. If he gets a knock, he gives one back. That's how it works.
Yeah.
All right.
There's still a running
Nobody
thing
to react.
Goldbridge went on Happy Hour recently, and he spoke about the whole situation with DT and stuff. And it basically is like DT will still look for a few digs at him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty petty.
It's attention seeking, isn't it?
It probably
really is. Yeah. If it's a real beef, get in the ring. Let's see if you
boxing match. Thogden, will you fight DT?
He looks like a big lad.
But aren't you a big lad?
Well, I'm going to fight Greg Paul, aren't I?
Yeah, Greg Paul. We'll save that for
look at this.
Zaha's got a chance here. Zaha's right to the box. What a tackle from Granit Xhaka. Last ditch, covering the defence. He's screaming at them, saying, why didn't you tackle him? Why did that have to be me? And he's right. Zaha's got ability, and he runs past Holding and Ceballos. But Xhaka comes in there, solid and hard. And he gets the tackling at an important moment too, because Zaha would have put that away.
And that was also a very good 1-2 with Benteke. A lovely football from Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And a quarter of the game is gone. And so far, for Roy Hodgson, for Palace, it's job done, isn't it, Theo? And Cuyo, shout out from Cardiff. I had a season ticket at Ninian Park for the final season. Thogden, have you been? Also, Peroni or Staro Praman. Both of those.
Guys, you know what we need to do?
Ninian Park, yes, I have back in the day.
You know what we need to do for the Thogdad second channel, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
We need to do a beer tier list. If I found a beer tier list to do, would you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe in the second half. Guys, tell us in the comments, would you like to see us do a beer tier list?
And the answer to that is Staro Praman over Peroni. All day long.
I agree.
All day long. Czech beer.
We've been to Czech Republic and had the fresh Staro Praman. It's unbelievable. And all the local brewers there, it's amazing. Cujo, thanks for £5. Shout out from Cardiff. Big up Cardiff, mate. We've been there on a away day. We made a vlog with Bolton. I had a season ticket at Nine Park for the final season. Ninian, sorry. Also, Peroni or Stock. Oh, we answered that. Yeah. Tell us in the comments what's your favourite beer if you guys drink. And we'll do a beer tier list if that's what people want. We'd love to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decent. One day, Thogdad, we need to get Goldbridge and DT on the old Thogdad podcast. One thing there. You're the referee.
Yeah.
That's just life complete right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, we'll get DT or one of the Arsenal Fan TV boys into my Thogdad beer review when it starts.
Yeah.
My new series when it starts.
It has to be done.
And
Rob Holding goes long.
For those of you who don't know, what that's going to be is when the pubs reopen again, we invite, it can be anyone, it could be a fan, it could be someone like Goldbridge, we invite them down to the pub for a pint with Thogdad and Thogden.
Yeah.
We review the beers, but also it's like an interview, it's like a podcast in a pub about football, about life. And I would become interviewer because I'm interested in other people.
Yeah.
And it can be celebrity fans.
When is Goldbridge coming? He's on the channel tomorrow for the Premier League predictions. Don't you worry. Get notifications on all videos to make sure you don't miss that. Right. It's been 0-0 for 25 minutes. We've not seen a proper chance.
Here comes Zaha.
Maybe this is it. Zaha. Bellerin with a big last-ditch tackle there. It was important.
It was more about Zaha losing control, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it was partly. But Bellerin does well to be there as well. Thank you, Amy, for the £2.
Zaha looking
You two
lively.
and Josh Fusion, the legends. Yeah, Josh does a great job for the second channel, and he does a great job just being in the streams, helping us out with everything, really. He is the man. Guys, if you ever need someone for, editing work or anything like that, it's Fusion Josh. He's the man. Cujo, thanks for £2. Tsingtao or Asahi. I've only tried Asahi, and I loved it. Gorgeous Japanese beer.
I drank Asahi in Japan. I went to Japan about 4 years ago for 2 weeks and took the Japan rail pass all over the country.
Yeah.
Drank the local beers, and so I'm going for Asahi. I never got to Sapporo.
We've got a comment saying hi from Samara 2018, brother. Hello, mate. Did I see you in Sahara?
What's that?
In Russia, Samara.
What does it say that?
Hi from Samara in 2018, brother. That's about the Russia World Cup. Did I meet you? Did I meet you at the match? I'd love to know. Vijik. I'd love to know if we met you there.
Brilliant.
Because that's awesome that you've come back in the channel and saying hello on the stream.
That is fantastic.
But shout out to Russia, 2018 World Cup. Some of the best memories I've ever had there.
Oh, we had some good time.
I miss it, I really do.
We went to the Zhigulov.
I'm sure you caught COVID. I'm sure you caught COVID then. An early strain.
No.
Yeah, that's what you were so. Yeah.
Oh my God, there.
I'm sure you caught it then.
I tell you, I had the flu. It was a proper flu.
I bet it was a very early case of COVID.
Oh my God.
Like
2018 COVID.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how bad it was, Theo. How bad my flu was.
It was terrible.
It was on the day of the semi-final.
I even tried to convince you. Yeah, sorry.
And okay, we'll just watch this.
Palace have a great chance here. Eze's played the ball to Benteke on the left. He's got space. Rob Holding's coming back. Benteke shoots. Leno makes a save. Good for my fantasy Premier League if he makes 4 more saves.
So it's the semi-final, England versus Croatia, and it's on at my local pub in Montenegro.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad that I didn't really want to go.
Yeah.
It's the semi-final of the World Cup. I felt so bad that I just didn't really want to go.
I was terrible.
And I forced myself to, and I drank double cognacs, double local brandies.
What was it like?
It was just, we lost, didn't we?
Yeah, it was.
And we scored
well,
that.
I was more in terms of how you were feeling.
It felt terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. So the result was even worse.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe, Bellerin's got loads of space on the right here.
Can he pick someone out?
Back post, Aubameyang!
Who's there?
Headed away by Tompkins. Oh my God, that could be a penalty.
It could be.
The way Ward took Aubameyang down in the box, they may have not given it now, but they may look at VAR, because that looked dangerous. Now they're given a free kick here.
They've got to look at that.
The referee might have an earpiece.
Anywhere else on the pitch, that is a foul.
I mean, honestly, Ward was all over Aubameyang there, and it was in the box.
Yeah.
And he didn't need to do that. So Bellerin brings the ball over. I mean, have a look at this. Aubameyang heads it back in, headed away by Tompkins. He's all over him. I mean, if Arsenal absolutely complained for that, they might have got a penalty there.
Let's have a look at this.
For me, that's a pen. Look at the way Ward is all over him.
There's not much there. There's not much. That's the thing, Theo. There
Ward
wasn't much. Yeah.
Then goes like that. But
yeah.
you've knocked him down, mate. You've knocked him off balance.
Yeah.
In the box.
I think that wasn't. At first, it's like you should check that, and I don't think it was.
Yeah.
But Crystal Palace coming forward, looking
on the ball.
very
nice bit of skill. And plays
lovely
it back. Eze's always got a bit.
Lovely feet.
He's got. You should get FTV Ty on the beer review podcast. Yeah, that's always. Maybe that'll happen sometime in the future. The beer review podcast. Right, Saka driving for Arsenal. Can we see a goal before the half-time whistle? Who knows? What I can tell you is here comes Palace. Zaha goes down.
That's a foul.
But they play on.
Goal, surely. Oh,
Benteke skied it, but what a chance for Palace.
7 or 8 yards out. Benteke, good cross there from Eze, from Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Benteke. He was leaning backwards and he skied it. Technique all wrong.
It's unlucky there. I mean, it's a great chance there by Mitchell. That's my man.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
So as much I would have lost my clean sheet from Leno,
I know.
it would have given me an assist.
Yeah.
Tyrick Mitchell spots Benteke.
Mitchell looking good there so
He is looking good, and that's why Palace fans keep telling me he's better than Van Arnholm.
Yeah.
Right, we've not seen a goal. It's coming up to the 30th minute. We need a goal before the break.
Or a beer.
We might have to pile into a beer, actually. Good health to you, men. I hope we will win again together, COVID-19, and you will come visit us again. We are always glad to see you in Somaliland. With respect from Russia, I shake hands with you.
Oh.
Thank you very much for the lovely comments from Russia. Big up everyone from Russia, by the way.
Yeah.
Great to go there for the Russia World Cup, and we miss it.
I know.
But COVID's kind of stopped all the travelling, hasn't it?
Да.
But we're still doing it.
Спасибо большое за сообщение.
There we go.
Очень хорошо.
Right, we need a goal. It's time for the lucky walk out the room.
Samara, it's очень хороший город. Great memories. And it was Samara where we went, I think, to the Zhigolovskaya brewery. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. And we went along there, tried the fresh brew. And back in the day, Zhigolovskaya was like a joke. It was like a Soviet beer. It was undrinkable. But these days, in Samara, decent beer. So hello to all of our friends in Russia. Right, this is the point where we do a prank on Theo. I love the booze guys. In Cardiff, they have a place, Steinbeck, where half price Steins. Stein of Asahi for £4. Cujo, I tell you what, mate, we're going to join you sometime. But meanwhile, Aubameyang is in the area. Plays it, across to Maitland-Niles, back to Aubameyang. Xhaka into the air. Aubameyang, can he find someone? No, he can't. But Aubameyang's getting into dangerous positions. He just can't quite find that ball. He's getting a little bit frustrated. The Aussie legend. Yo, would you rather play 90 minutes at a championship club or 20 at a Premier League club? Wow. I tell you what, if that was a choice for me, I'd do 20 minutes for a Premier League club. And then you've got a story, haven't you? You've got a barroom story for the rest of your life. And I suppose my best story at the moment is when people say, do you play cricket, Thogdad? I say, I'm an international, mate. I'm an international. Because I played twice actually, for Montenegro, the country. Ding dang do. But Arsenal have a corner from the left. They've got Aubameyang in the middle. Holding's come up. Lacazette, Xhaka, and David Luiz is in the centre. Ooh, fired to the back post. And David Luiz headed it across the goal, but Gaeta has it in his hands. What else is going on in the comments? Thogdad, are you familiar with classic old Russian movies? Yes, I've seen a few of them. There's a few classics, some of those Soviet classics from the 50s and the 30s. There's what's the one called Diamond Hands? That's quite a famous one. Yeah, there's some classics that are always shown around Christmas. Brilliant stuff. And Battleship Potemkin, of course, is a classic of world cinema. Ciao from Palermo, Sicily. Brett, we've been to Palermo. It was a long time ago, about 12 years ago. Now that is a fascinating island. Absolutely beautiful, and I'd love to go back. And I remember the catacombs of Palermo, of Sicily, are one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. It's very morbid. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But let's say if we can get back to Palermo to see some football, I'll be right there. Great beer. I went along to see some of the scenes from the Godfather movies. There's a famous theatre where in Godfather 3 the daughter dies. Damn, I broke my donation streak. Oh well, nevertheless, loving the streams, lads. The teenage Aspie is back. Don't worry about your streak. You are an absolute legend. The teenage Aspie. Everyone, go and follow them. Thogdad, did you go to the 2010 World Cup? Sadly, I didn't. And you know, and part of the reason for that is Theo's 8 years old, so he wasn't really old enough. I didn't really have a travelling companion. So I've been to a lot more away days, a lot more football since Theo has been of age, as it were. So hopefully from now on we'll go to every single World Cup that we can. Что все пишут про prank? Vijik is asking about the prank. Let's have a think about what we can do. That's the trouble. I don't have any new ideas. I need to think of something. I need to plan in advance about the prank. So people should DM me about pranks. I need to think 24 hours in advance. Smith Rowe. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. So Smith Rowe sends it in and Bellerin takes it off the foot of Lacazette. Talk to each other, guys. Talk to each other. Lacazette, honestly, was about to pull the trigger, and he's my man, and he's in my fantasy. Bellerin, what are you doing, pal? Love from Latvia. Hello to our friends in Latvia. The atmosphere at the 2010 World Cup was fantastic. Matthew, I believe you, mate. Lisitsky or Kandinsky? Well, I'm a big fan of Kandinsky. My wife is an artist, and she introduced me to Vasily Kandinsky, the artist. Theo's going to be fuming. He's like, he leaves the room and I start talking about art. Sit in the Thogden chair. Well, you know what? That's almost like breaking a hoodoo, really. If I sit there, then everything will go wrong in our lives. So I can't sit in that chair. Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo for me. I'm sorry if I've upset anyone. Zaha into the area on the left. And Bellerin gets his body down, makes the interception, and he takes the fist bumps from all the other players. But Zaha is looking very, very lively. Say penalty and commentate as if there was a penalty. Ooh, I could do that. Shall I go to the corridor and say there's a penalty? He just won't believe me, that's the thing. Hello from Slovenia. Hello to our friends in Slovenia. Ljubljana, what a city that is. Have you had a Cypriot beer? Leo, what do you think, mate? I've had a Kio. I've had probably 100 Kios. The last time I went there, I went to Faros, and that is a proper town. You get a good beer in Faros, and good wine as well. Love from India. Hello to Ryan, LFC in India. Thoughts on Leeds? Great to watch. Great for the neutral to watch Leeds United this season. Here comes Saka up the right wing. I think he's fouled. Well, he goes down with a bit of a scream under a challenge from Coyote. how did you play for Montenegro? Well, you know what? It's more a matter of being part of the cricket. The only cricket team in Montenegro is called the Buccaneers. And a team from Estonia came to town, and it's the Estonian national team. And they basically said, we want to play your national team. So we formed the national team. And the ICC recognised that game, Estonia against Montenegro, as an international. But to be quite honest, I'm a Sunday League player at best, who just happens to be an international cricketer. So I can always tell that story, but it's a bit of a joke story. Saka crosses it. Oh my goodness. And Rob Holding nearly gets there. I do not know what has happened. Can you speak other languages that are not Russian or English? No, I can't. I started to learn some Serbian. And if I ever go and live in Montenegro, I want to learn Serbian. I think I can, actually. But obviously you need to put the effort in. Your Dulwich Hamlet vlog is brilliant, Thogdad. Thank you, David Flynn. I've got great memories of that game. And it was the last football game that we went to, 14th of March. It was my birthday. And Dulwich Hamlet fans were buying me beers. There was such a generous lot. There was one random guy came to me, a bit of a hipster-looking guy, with his son. And he came over and said, oh yeah, my son's just said that you're Thogdad and it's your birthday. I want to buy you a beer. And he went, I'd never met him before in my life. He goes to the bar. He's like, what do you want, Thogdad? I said, Timothy Taylor's. He comes back with a beer. It's the nicest thing when somebody does something like that. Love from Pakistan. Keep up the good work. Dawood Ashfaq. Never been to Pakistan, but I would love to. I'd seriously love to go there. I realise I'd have to take a couple of weeks off the beers, for obvious reasons. It's a Muslim country. But I've been to India, I've been to Sri Lanka, but I've never been to Pakistan or Bangladesh. And that part of the world fascinates me. So one day soon, I hope. Dangerous free kick. Eze. Oh my goodness, hit the bar! Oh! Oh my God, James Tompkins hits the bar, and it's nearly 1-0 to Crystal Palace. All came from that floated ball from Eze. My goodness. Benteke! Oh wow, nearly a Cristiano strike from Benteke. And how is this game? Look at this there.
What's going on? I brought the beers in.
What's this?
My God, it's in the bar. Oh my goodness me.
So three chances in 1 minute for Palace.
Well, I brought the ice cold beers.
And you'll see, thank you Theo. We've just been talking about Russian art.
Thogdad, have you said anything I can clip up on the Thogdad channel?
Yeah, I said you're a mug.
Okay, that's good.
And I did the suck your mum to an empty
Do
show.
it. Do your best impression.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why?
I'm going to save that for when I'm really wasted.
For when we really need the views.
No, at some point we're going to do a...
Guys, how good is Thogdad at clickbait on his channel? I'm sure you've all seen it now.
Trouble is, like, you're going to get that DT clip up. DT's going to watch it. Oh,
no, but that's not actually clickbait. Like you actually said,
no, I did.
Sort it out, DT.
But there's a little bit of acting here, isn't there? I have become an actor.
Took off the cap by
and
the old twist.
We're filming later, aren't we? So we're going to be half cut when we do.
Actually, it probably makes better content that we're drinking. I'm not joking.
Love from Ireland. Hello to all of our friends in Ireland, and I know there's loads of you, and we can't wait to get over there as well.
Yeah. I would say we're a little bit more exciting when we've had 1 or 2 beers, just at a comfortable rate.
Yeah, it takes the edge off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It just means you're not too worried about shit, you know?
Yeah. Salah or Son, both great players. I go for Salah of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son, you said?
Salah or Son.
You went for Son?
I'm going for Salah.
Oh, I was going to say.
13 goals.
You knock off the penalties, though. They're very similar stats.
Salah's going to be my captain this weekend.
How many goals has Son got this season? What, 12?
I don't think he's got 12, has he? Maybe something like that.
But he's got no penalties.
Yeah.
Open play goals. I think Son's the top goal scorer, no?
Right. Say Kevin Burnley's friend. Yeah, we'll do that.
No, maybe Son's got like 10 goals. I don't even know. Someone comment down below. There we go. How many times have you been in Slovenia? About 5 or 6?
Slovenia, I've been, yes, probably about that.
That's my prediction for Thogdad. I was taking the piss. I've never been. I've been to watch Slovenia against England at Wembley, but never away. Because at that point we were never England away supporters. We've only become England away supporters recently, and then COVID hit. Dad, do you remember the most bonkers trip of all? Bulgaria away.
Oh my goodness.
Do you remember actually the city, like the actual place, and the central was that?
Yeah.
There was nice bits.
Nice bits to it. And on that last day we discovered that lovely cafe bar, didn't we? But then, the whole hooliganism thing and the racism thing was
kind of killed it.
Unpleasant, yeah.
Kind of killed the vibe.
Yeah.
But Czech Republic was amazing.
Czech Republic was fantastic.
It was amazing.
The little pubs,
Yeah.
The nicest bit about Prague, if you ever go
Mitchell.
Headed. Goal! Oh, what a save!
Leno.
Still alive.
Leno again.
What a save.
Mitchell nearly got me an assist, but Leno got me more save points.
Amazing.
We're not even at half time here, and Leno's made about 4 or 5 saves today. Palace have brought in a real shift here.
I was waiting for that to bulge the net.
Mitchell with a great ball in for Benteke.
Oh, one
And Benteke doing what he can do, which is score headers.
That's a bullet header.
Out-heading David Luiz. And it's a great left-handed save from Bernd Leno. Bernd Leno then gets up as Zaha takes the shot.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's deflected.
Ooh, but
he had to still make a save.
Does well. Leno, it's a double save, that. That is a double save.
Good points for my fantasy there.
Yeah. And what's the referee doing? He's just booked someone. Don't know who he's booked.
He's crossing his head.
Not David Luiz or...
For what?
Or him? I don't know.
I really don't know what's going on there.
Someone has been booked for something. Oh, that, okay.
So Tompkins been booked for a
James
foul.
Tompkins.
They didn't show it because they were showing a replay of the double save from Leno that we missed a yellow card for James Tompkins.
I know.
Real Madrid are 2-0 down apparently.
What?
They are!
Wow.
Look,
wow, I know.
to Athletic Bilbao in the Super Cup.
In the Super Cup. Okay, they'll rest players then.
Well, it's quite a big game though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, I mean, listen, it's the 43rd minute. We're nearly at half time. We'll probably do a beer tier list in the second half, but what we will do is have a little look at Fantasy Premier League and a few sofa scores at half time. Fantasy Premier League is very interesting because a lot of people had stinky weeks because...
Oh, not me.
No, a lot of people did because they've changed their team. But when your old man is this geezer, just drinks beer and plays FPL all day, doesn't do much else.
I think I used my free hit well. I think I did. I've got most of my chips. Still got my triple captain. Triple captain this weekend. Salah, what do you think?
Salah? He's been ghosting me recently.
Yeah, but he's Salah, isn't he? He's Mo Salah. He's got 2 games. Okay, Man United at home, tough.
The odds are 1 penalty, so yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I saved that.
It's Salah and he's on bad form. I mean, if you said Harry Kane, I'd be like, fair. De Bruyne, fair.
Yeah. What you say Salah's on bad form. He scored 13 goals. He's going to win the Golden
Last 3 games, he's been poor. He's ghosted.
True. Okay.
And they had a blank game week, so it's not like he's knocked in.
And also with this whole COVID, there might be a game called off. So you're right. I think I should wait. I'll save my triple captain.
Definitely don't captain.
Right, corner. Maitland-Niles.
A low cross. Even chested away by Benteke there.
Not too good.
No, it should have been needed a bit more height on it. And Benteke with a good interception knocks the ball up all the way to Leno. There's no Palace players nearby. Palace are just resetting, not really pressing Arsenal, are they? No. It's not the way they play.
No.
Just taking their time. David Luiz on the ball here.
Kane or Lewandowski? Harry Kane. For me.
No, Lewandowski's probably had a better year, but I think
in a Farmers League.
He's won the Champions League then. He's won everything there is to be won, and he's been their gunman.
Yeah.
Alvin Blocks, thank you for the comment. What's up, Thoggers? I'm well, mate. Great to see a verified account. Nice to see a verified account in the comments. What?
Verified account? You mean mine isn't?
No, I'm saying someone in the comments is verified.
Right, let's have a look.
He's got 300k subscribers. Nice.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Great stuff, mate. Love that.
Nice one, Alvin. Congratulations on that. I know it takes hard work to get that many subs.
Yeah. Well done, man. Keep it up.
Years and years of graft, Theo.
Thogdad always puts in a shift, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Bellerin in the middle. Ooh. And what you missed earlier, Theo, was a cross from the right.
Yeah.
Bellerin takes it off the foot of Lacazette. Lacazette's got a tap in, and Bellerin takes it off his foot.
Really?
Yeah. You missed it.
Did I?
Alisson or Oblak, Theo?
Alisson or Oblak? I don't know. Oh, we got another verified account in the comments. IBYM Gaming.
Wow.
Not really. I got verified with 0 subs. Thanks, man. High praise from someone like Thogdad, What a Legend, Mark Goldbridge, collab when. Tomorrow is on the channel. Wow, we've got 2 verified accounts in the comments at once. I mean, this is insane.
That is outrageous.
So, yeah,
are you verified, Theo? You got to be, haven't you?
Of course I am, yeah.
How does that work? Do you have to...
Dad, your channel will generally be verified.
It will, yeah.
Your channel will, but your Instagram's the real flex.
Is that right, yeah?
If you're verified on Instagram, that's the flex. Like YouTube, they give it out a bit easier.
100,000?
I think it's 100k.
Yeah.
But someone in here has got 0 subs apparently with the verified. But yeah, Goldbridge collab is tomorrow on the YouTube channel. Make sure you have notifications on for that.
Yeah.
Anyone else verified that's going to enter the comments for the boys?
Where's Jack, mate?
Jack Mate will probably
Where's
pop in.
Seb on golf? I know
Seb on golf I think he was in the stream today.
I tell you, Seb is really competitive when it comes to FPL, isn't he?
He literally wrote the
He
chat.
knows my team before I do.
Yeah, he does. He was fuming about the whole Anthony thing because he knew you're catching up to him.
Who's going to win, me or Seb?
Are you above Seb right now?
It's close. Very, very, close.
I'm the closest apart from you two, and I'm miles away.
Well, we can have a look now.
Well, that's it. It's half time. Should we pass straight into it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's pass straight into it. The half time whistle has come. It's 0-0. It's not been an absolute cracker. But what has been a cracker is our fancy teams.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look at my week?
Yeah.
44 points.
Not too bad for him.
Leno, no saves points just yet.
Right.
Well, let's see how many saves there's been. Let's quickly refresh this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't got save points yet. The bonus system has given it no Leno.
Bellerin, Ceballos, Xhaka. Okay.
Yeah, Bellerin, Ceballos, Xhaka right now.
Early doors.
Leno's been very good though. I have to give it to him.
Yeah, that great save.
2 saves so far for Leno.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it ain't 3. I'm sure I've seen 3.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the second one, the third one was like a cross that he caught.
Yeah, fair play. They haven't given it either way.
No.
I've got Mitchell, who nearly got me an assist twice today. Benteke.
He's looking good,
Either
Mitchell.
of his chances. So I've got 2 players that are good. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing.
I know.
When I watched Cancelo, I thought, yes, he's good. When I thought Reguilon, I watched like, yeah, he's good. These are players I want around my team.
Well, this is the thing about FPL, Theo. If you watch a lot of football, you can genuinely spot these players as good players. Some people just do it as an asset, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a name.
If you look at the stats too much, you won't come out top.
Correct.
You've got to watch the game. Cancelo may have just got a clean sheet and no bonus points, but what you don't see is that he was closest to getting bonus points, and several times in the game he could have had 2 assists, maybe a goal as well. He plays like a centre mid most of the game.
I tell you what, Theo, I'm tempted to bring him in next game week.
And I've had him for quite a while now. Quite an early hit I brought him in.
Yeah.
And I'm really pleased I did.
Good for you.
So yeah, it's a good week compared to most. I'm now top of a few more leagues. Nearly grabbing that top 1,000 place in Thogden and Thogdad League. Maybe if it stays 0-0, I mean, it's good for me.
It is, Theo.
A 0-0 would do me nicely.
Oh, very, very nicely.
Very nicely. And I don't know if Mitchell deserves bonus points, but he should be up there. Okay, he's fourth for Palace. Danny nearly got 2 assists, for God's sake.
He did.
He's been playing well. I'll give that to him. So yeah, Mitchell and Leno really running the show for me so far.
What about Thoggy Dad's team?
Let's look at the YouTube FC League. This is where it gets a little bit mental. Thogdad is...
I'm level with Seb.
But Ampadu's coming in and rocking the points. I think Seb's fuming because Tierney,
no, he's not.
Don't have Tierney. He's got Smith Rowe coming on.
He's got Saka and Lacazette, same as me.
Okay, no one coming on for him. He's not had a great free hit compared to you.
No.
Overall, it's decent, but it's not quite Thogdad.
How many points has he got?
Well, he did well doubling up on City.
Yeah.
He got De Bruyne a captain instead of Kane, probably a mistake.
Well, it's a couple of points.
4 points in total difference. Yeah. Not a big deal, but, that could be a vital 4 points compared to you.
Yeah, my Ampadu, but... Yeah.
He's top of the hashtag United group, but lucky Thogdad ain't in that one, eh? But no Mitchell or Smith Rowe to come on. Smith Rowe's looked decent. Well, he's not been insane, but he's had his moments.
Yeah.
Lacazette's not got a goal yet, but I don't know how many goals are going to be in this.
Well, look, I've got the same as him. Lacazette, Saka. So,
okay. Let's look at your Thogdad team. 53 points.
Plus Ampadu.
Foden ran the show. Ampadu's about to come in. Very lucky guy. Because they can't go down to 2 defenders, can it? So it's Ampadu.
Exactly.
You're lucky you didn't put him in front of Mitchell.
I know.
Although Mitchell might come out with the same amount of points, really.
Yeah.
Nearly got an assist. Might get a clean sheet. Who knows? So yeah, that's how things are looking for Thogdad.
It's been all right. 221 in the Thogden League.
That's insane.
Out of 40,000. It's not bad, that is it?
It just shows how close it gets to the top.
I know.
Because
exactly.
I'm 1,000 places behind you in the Thogden League,
are.
but we're quite close on points.
Not a mile apart, are we?
We're not great. I mean, we're like very close in the YouTube FC League.
Yes.
But are you? I mean, in terms of Lacazette, Son, Saka, Fernando, are you annoyed by that?
Well, look, everyone this week seems to have Bruno. Everyone seems to have Son. So look, I kept my free hit. The key thing is I kept my free hit until a week where it was needed.
Yeah.
I used it. I've done well. Next week, I think people will do better than me.
I can't believe Ampadu's coming off the bench for you. That's brilliant.
It is.
9 points. I mean, what made you sign Ampadu?
I thought that might be the exact scoreline.
But do you think he's going to hit the bonus points?
And he's cheap? No. I mean, the bonus points is an extra. But I thought that might be a clean sheet.
Yeah, and Ampadu is regularly Sheffield United's best player now.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was a really good play from you.
Yeah.
Areola, 3 points off the bench. Pickford got 2. Didn't think about playing Areola. Well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Tottenham away.
I know.
Yeah, there we go.
Look,
but Lacazette might get a goal in the second half.
Everyone saw my team and no, Pickford, you got the wrong choice. But the truth is he was cheap.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 points and he's cheap. And it allowed me to buy. It allowed me to buy other players. It allowed me to buy Foden.
Yeah,
Foden's a differential. Ampadu's a differential.
Not many have Foden, and he smashed it this week, hasn't he?
Smashed it. But will he play the next 2 weeks? That's the thing. He probably won't.
That's why I don't know when to bring him in.
I know.
Because Pep's sometimes winning. I mean, I'm not even bothering looking at first place, but Thogdad, you're now very, very close to first place. Let's see how many points he's on. He's on 51. You're catching up.
I am.
Because he's now on...
Who's he got from today?
Nobody.
Saka.
Apart from Saka, nobody.
Wow.
Not much.
So maybe a Saka goal or a Lacazette goal, and I might just sneak into that.
So he played his free hit this week, like most kind of top 1% players.
Yeah, but no Foden.
He went with Callum Wilson. I mean, that's a player that I have.
And I thought that, but I thought he's going to blank. I just thought he was going to blank. Yeah. I went for McGoldrick over him.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting that. Rashford was a very good shout. That's more points than what Bruno got.
Yes.
So fair play to him on that.
Yes. That is a good shout.
De Bruyne, so he doubled up on United. Not great for a 1-0 game. But, I mean, no one really got that many points this week, so it's not like you can't have Bruno. It's hard to turn down Bruno.
I thought about Rashford over Son.
I don't actually know who this Matt Reville guy is.
No. Let's kick him out of the league.
Let's kick him out. But quite frankly, he's doing very well in England, 11.5. That's basically where you are now, Dad.
Yeah.
Top 11,500 in the...
I'm doing all right.
He's profited a lot. 103.1 squad value with 1.9 in the bank.
Yeah. He obviously knows what he's doing.
He does. He definitely does. Cheeky free hit played by him. Eric Dyer was an interesting one. Nearly got a clean sheet until Fulham equalised. Newcastle goalkeeper. Could have gone with Leno. I thought you might go with Leno.
Yeah. I didn't go with Darlow.
You went with Leno?
I went with Pickford, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Leno's cheap, though. You could have gone with Leno.
Do you know, Darlow... How much does Darlow cost? The thing about Darlow is I wasn't sure if he was going to play or not.
Darlow's 5.
Right.
Leno's 4.9. I don't know why you didn't go with Leno.
No, I tell you why, because I got 3 Arsenal players.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
And at one point, I brought him in, and it said you've got too many Arsenal players. So yeah, I would have.
Leno's dirt cheap. I don't know why he's that cheap.
Yeah.
Because Arsenal will start getting more clean sheets.
Well, I was hoping to have Tierney.
Yeah.
So that would have been my 3rd Arsenal player.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Let's go down the table a little bit more. James Alcott, the QPR fan's got 45. Not great for a free hit.
He's got Smith Rowe.
He's got the same points
Saka,
as me.
Tierney. Ooh, someone's coming on. Clark.
No one.
Oh, wait. A defender.
See, the only reason
Mitchell.
These
Mitch.
wait. Clark's a defender, Dad.
Clark's a defender. Yeah.
Yeah, Clark's a defender.
Yeah, sorry, he is. Yeah.
Kieran Clark. Yeah,
of course.
So what I'm saying is, Dad, what I'm trying to say to you is pretty much, these guys have all played free hits and get 50, 45.
Yeah,
I'm on 44.
I know.
I've not had a free hit. I've got 9 players.
I know.
I've got 9 players.
You used your free hit too early.
I did. But Dad, it's not like I'm losing out. If I play my free hit, and I would have got about the same amount of points.
You've done absolutely fine.
So I've kept up with the pack this week.
You've played it well.
Everyone in our league is taking this bloody seriously. Look at the record. I mean, these game week points for a 6-game week. The fact I'm staying with the bunch is insane.
Yeah.
Because most people around us have played a free hit.
I know.
Apart from Jack, mate. I know he plays wild card though. So everybody's played something but me.
I'm not sure about playing your wild card there.
He got 36 points.
What does he do next week?
That's a poor week, Jack, mate. That's a poor week.
I think he might have blown it.
Yeah.
I think Jack, mate. I think you've blown it, mate.
Really? Played his wild card for that. Maybe he's planning for next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, because Kane and Son get 1 game next week.
Yeah. He's got double up on City though.
Foden, and De Bruyne, yes. But I will be bringing in players Saturday morning. I'll be bringing in City players.
I might play my wild card. I need to see how many changes I actually need to make. But guys, how many of you really think about your wild card for the 15-game week coming up? Because it is tempting, isn't it?
The trouble is, Theo, I'm not.
Really?
Half the season is over.
Okay.
I was hoping for bench boost, but then sadly I've got a few injuries.
Let's look at the editor. Fusion Josh, 50 points, played his free hit.
Good week.
Played his free at the right time.
Free hit, yeah.
Professional thing to do.
Yeah.
Kane captain, good thing to do. He had Foden, he had De Bruyne.
Mari's not playing, is he?
Diaz. Mari, that's unfortunate.
Said that, Theo.
You did say that, but I thought you were a mug because quite frankly, you look at his recent weeks.
He's played 2 or 3
games.
He's
played all the games.
Yeah, no.
And this is his first that he hasn't been playing in. So Mari and Tierney really let down a lot of people that played
Mitchell comes on.
Okay, that ain't too bad. Because he might get a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Depends how the game goes. So yeah, not a bad team that, and a cheeky 50 points.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That is decent.
Cheeky.
He's doing all right, isn't he, John?
Yeah, absolutely, Dad. I think he's doing all right. Spencer FC on 38 points, not a great week.
Oh, Spencer, mate.
Yeah, you didn't have...
Saka, Smith Rowe. Oh, McCarthy's not in. Ooh, yeah, he's just taking a hit, and he's just almost nobody playing.
He might get a clean sheet from Mitchell. He might get an assist or goal from... Or a clean sheet from both of these guys. And that could rack up, 6 points if both these guys get nothing but a clean sheet. That ain't too bad. Yeah. So there's definitely more points to be added on. That's another 4, maybe another 1 there. Yeah, I think he'll end up on about 45 points. So that ain't too bad coming to look at it. Should we look at Goldbridge? Let's look at Goldbridge, considering he's on Prem predictions tomorrow.
Ooh.
Here's his team.
No Tierney, no Tellers.
No Tierney, no Tellers hit him hard.
Calvert-Lewin.
Shaw will come on. Luke
Shaw's coming on.
Sneak on the pitch. So he did the whole Shaw and Tellers thing.
Yeah.
He's got Calvert-Lewin. That was an L later on. Didn't change much. How many transfers has he made? He's made 7 total transfers. I haven't made too many changes.
He's not really changed.
Yeah, he's a busy lad. I'm not surprised he's not forgot to. But that's his team. I was looking: Son, Rodriguez, Fernandez, Foden, Kane.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not terrible, eh? Not terrible.
How's Stumpeg doing?
Should we have a look at Stumpeg?
Yeah, let's have a look at Stumpeg. She's doing all right.
The old Neve. Here she is. Neve Peg, 17th in the league, 40 points.
Okay.
It's all right.
Mara's... Okay, City not bad. Cancelo. Bellerin. Wait. Yeah, okay, Bellerin, yeah. Rashford.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad, is it?
It's not a bad week.
Not
Rashford,
too
De
bad
Bruyne, and Kane.
So you still got Leno, Bellerin.
So Neve has made a wild change. I remember Neve only the other week. She had like 3 Liverpool players.
Yeah.
So I don't know how she's made all these changes. She's total. She is a tinker. I was going to say tinker man, but she's tinker lady. Total transfer 35.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That's pretty much.
That's burning a lot of points.
Yeah. That's actually taking
18 weeks.
That's actually taking point hits.
It's taking 17
that's taking point
times
hits.
4. 68 points of hits.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you know some of the best players do take lots of hits?
Yeah.
Because they figure if you
look at me, Dad. I've been taking this seriously every single week. I made 14 transfers.
I know.
I ain't taking no hits. I'm on mine. It's crazy. She's made 35 changes.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
That is a lot.
Neve, I mean, you're really risking it all. You're really breaking the bank for it.
Yeah.
But fair, I mean, honestly, you're 17th in the league, but
she's doing all right.
not a bad
doing
week.
all right, yeah.
She's bouncing back.
Good for her.
Anyway, I have to say, apart from that, we could have a look at Chris MD, who commented on the Thogden channel yesterday.
Hey.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. That was amazing.
Played his wild card, and it's been okay. It's been all right.
Yeah, you got
Kane captain.
Right.
Stones and Cancelo double top on City defenders. I nearly did that, but I went with I went with the future.
Yeah.
Instead, I thought about the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good team.
Okay, Tierney, who's coming off the bench? Nobody. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lindelof and Tierney, nothing.
Ooh.
That's the thing about fantasy. You've got to try and avoid the null.
But he has Leno.
Yeah.
Leno might get clean sheet.
Oh, he's got Leno and Tierney
points.
and Saka. Yeah. Yeah.
But Tierney can't play.
A lot of these managers, we expect more from this second half, don't we, Theo?
Yeah, right, exactly. And yet this is usually Viz's bottom.
He's not changing his team.
Yeah, I don't think he is. We got Goldbridge mid-table, Spencer, trying to go for a title charge.
Well, I think
Max Fosh in there.
I think it's between the top 3, really, isn't it?
Josh Fusion.
Do you think you can get into the top 3? Seriously?
Dad, come on.
Well, seriously.
Dad, come on. Let's not. Dad, listen. We're at a point in the season where we're like halfway.
Yeah.
I'm on 1034. You might be on 1100. In the bigger scale,
yeah,
a few good run of weeks. I'm
so?
right back in it. Absolutely right back in it. You're just playing mind games with me.
I just think it's like men against boys. It's Matt Reville, it's Seb on golf, and it's Thogdad against the rest of the world, really. Isn't it?
But then look at the
others,
gap. But then look at the gap.
The Champions League is top 3, really.
But Dad, look at the gap between me and the people below. There's still a gap there. There's 21 points. True. 21 points below that. Another 7. Okay, then it gets very close below that. I'm in my own league. It's weird. There's the top 3, and there's below me. I'm kind of in that weird mix, and I feel if this game is a 0-0, I'll kind of edge a little bit up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends what Seb has.
I remember once there was one year, Theo, 3 or 4 years ago.
No, he doesn't.
When I had Aguero triple captain.
Right.
And he got 30 odd points, and I got over 100 points in 1 week from one player. So
I think I did the same as you that week.
I think you might have. It was a few years ago.
Aguero triple captain.
Yeah.
That was the biggest banker of a triple captain in the world. Aguero. You could always rely on him on a double game week to produce the points.
I know.
It was just like it was magic, wasn't it?
It was. Should we look at the sofa scores?
Yeah, let's have a quick look at the sofa scores. We don't have long left, so we'll have a quick look. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get 458,000 subscribers. It's very simple. If you smash the subscribe button right now, not only will you be entered into a £51.50 giveaway if you get the score correct in the comments now for full time, you will also win yourself some dollar, £51.50. Get it entered now. And quickly, the Arsenal Planets lineups, just before we get into the second half. Who's been your man of the match, Dad?
Oh, well, we're looking at
momentum shows a little bit up and down.
Before I look at that, I'm going to say Eze, Zahara have been great. Mitchell's been great. I would go with Palace over Arsenal.
Okay. Well, the two midfielders, I would say Danny Ceballos has been a very good creator so far today. He put one unbelievable key pass to Aubameyang. Xhaka has been good, but gave away a risky foul that could have led to a goal. And apart from that, no one else has been insane.
Okay, they've gone for it. They've gone for Eze man of the match. I agree with that.
Yeah, Aubameyang had one good run down the left, but again, he's given away the ball a couple of times.
Benteke's been good as
Eze's got the highest rating of the day, and he's looked very dangerous.
Quite right,
3 key passes, good on the ball.
Quite right.
A danger. Tyreek Mitchell's looked good. I would say 2 key passes. They've given him 2 key passes. There we go.
Yeah.
Christian Benteke, it was both to him. He did miss a big chance, but he also had a good shot in one. He made a key pass. He had a header that nearly went in. He's looked good, Benteke. A threat.
Absolutely, yes.
For a man that people thought was finished, he's looked all right.
Absolutely.
And shout out to the keepers as well, both making some solid saves, keeping the game 0-0.
Leno's save was astonishing.
It was a great
save.
save.
The game is underway, shall we?
The game's underway. Thank you for everybody entering the giveaway. Continue to enter our giveaway. If you're new here and you subscribe, you have a big chance of winning £51.50 today. So get involved now. Sebastian's going 1-1. But don't spam too much in the chat.
Sebastian, AIK Sebastian from Sweden.
Get Thogden to 458,000 subs. Let's find out how close we are. If we're close, we can hit it today, I reckon. It'd be nice to hit today.
Arsenal coming forward. Hoping to...
Aubameyang, Lacazette, punched away by Gaeta. He read that
Bellerin.
well. Bellerin has a strike.
Oh my goodness.
I thought it might sneak in
I
there.
was waiting for the net to go bulge there. Wow.
That is mad.
Anyone got Bellerin? I know 1 or 2 of you have.
We hit 457,000 subscribers. Was that today?
Was it? It was today, yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier today. That's amazing.
Thank you for 457,000 subs.
And
Let's get 458.
It's funny because we used
We've
to have
already
to,
gained
we used to
1K.
have to beg for subs. We used to have to go hold the phone up and come on, please. These days you sort of wake up and you've got another 1,000. It's amazing.
Amazing, yeah. I was just about to say, we just hit 457.
But Theo, when did we last take a day off?
I know, it's nuts.
It's like
it's nuts.
a month ago.
But we love it though.
Yeah, we do.
I still have days off on the days that we work. Earlier today, we were chilling for a bit. And then you got to start planning for your channel videos. You got to start doing titles.
You're in your pit about 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, no, I was in my pit at 12:30.
Yeah.
Making titles and thumbnails for Thogdad's channel from my bed. I'm working the moment I wake up. I'm straight to Josh. I'm writing to him and saying, get the video out now. Do this, do that.
Yeah. Sorry. Here comes Aubameyang up the left. He's got. Can he get a good cross in?
He can.
Ooh.
Lacazette was hungry for that, but Kouyaté puts in a big header.
Good defender.
Eze with a little back heel. Didn't need to do the back heel there.
No.
A little bit risky.
Oh my goodness.
And Joel Ward's going to lose the ball out to Aubameyang here. Ward's out of position.
That's the sign of a good team when you take back possession.
Yes, very early on.
Last third of
That's
the pitch.
something Arteta may have learned from Pep. Saka's got a chance here. Vincente Ganta with a good
wins
tackle.
the corner. Arsenal come out all guns blazing in this second half.
Biggest Eredivisie talent. Well, that has to be maybe De Ligt, maybe De Jong. De Jong, De Ligt, Hakim Ziyech.
But they're not there anymore, are they?
No, but they're Eredivisie talents. Okay, if they're there right now, maybe Donny Malen.
Right, I wouldn't. I don't know enough about the league.
Maybe
I fancy going to
Tadic.
I fancy going to Amsterdam sometime. What? What?
It's give me a reason to punch you. Because we get the clickbait on the Thogdad channel. Thogdad kick off on stream.
Kicks off on stream. There's a corner to
Alright. Sorry.
You've got bony arms.
Come on then. Oi!
Right. Yeah. Try that again.
Saka with the ball in. Over to Rob Holding.
Oh, Rob Holding, come
There.
on. Need to get more on. More on it. Not you're a moron.
Haller. Well, he only just signed. You can't exactly call him the best talent already. Mate, if you start scoring a goal per game, then maybe come to Eindhoven, mate. Way more fun. Yeah, I'd love to go to an Eindhoven game. Or Donny Malen's a good player. Haller's got 2 assists for Ajax in his first 2 games. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Did you hear about Steve Smith cheating again? I did. He it wasn't exactly cheating. It's not illegal, but it's kind of
it's bloody naughty.
It's naughty. He scuffed up the line by the wickets.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of sledging going on from the captain's the wicket keeper, isn't it?
What, Australia?
Yeah.
They're all trying these little tricks.
They're giving it a lot of this.
India still won, didn't they?
I think the one I'm talking about was a draw.
No, but India won the whole.
Did that? You know, I should be following it. I'm not. David Luiz.
India been unreal recently.
Yeah.
David Luiz puts the ball in.
Oh, it's a good ball as well. I could do with a Lacazette goal for my fantasy football. Arsenal looking.
I could do with a 0-0. That would really sort me out in fantasy Premier League.
Yeah.
But the way Xhaka's pinging balls here probably won't happen. Over to the right wing where Saka is. He's in switch sides here. He's going to take on Tyreek Mitchell. He gets the ball in, creates space.
Oh.
Aubameyang was waiting at the back post.
Why didn't somebody jump for that?
Kiate heads it out as he flicks it on. Alan Sire, thank you for the 4 Canadian. Do you watch Oh My Goal? No,
I don't know what that
really.
is.
I used to. They were popping off at one point, and then they've died off a little bit.
Right.
Are they still good, Ireland? Let me know.
David Luiz has got it. Here comes.
Who's your FPL captain? We both went with Kane this week, mate. If
Yeah.
you're talking about next week, it's probably going to be De Bruyne.
Salah for me.
Salah's got a double game week.
Yeah.
Has he?
Both at home. Well, of course, Man United.
No, Salah didn't.
Yeah.
Salah's a double game week.
Yeah, of course he has.
All right, I need to play my wild card. I might go Salah and Mane. Can you imagine?
If you've got Mane, just keep him. I think.
No, I sold him.
You sold him. All right.
I sold him to buy De Bruyne,
Yeah.
and that worked. And I also sold Emi Martinez
Yeah.
to buy, because he doesn't have a game week and he's got hard games coming up, to buy Leno, which
Yes.
so far, again,
Yeah.
looks all right.
It's all right today, isn't it?
I always make the right transfers. When I bring in the players, they always come in well.
Yeah.
It's just the players I have lying about the team that I give too much faith in.
Yes.
Like I left it too long with Mane because I kept the faith.
Yeah.
I have this bias towards the players in my team, and it's the same for Bolton, and it's the same for England as well. If they're in the team, I always have a bias towards them, so I don't like changing it too much.
I know. You've got to be brutal in fantasy
You
football.
do. I actually felt emotional selling the likes of James Justin.
Oh, I'm getting all emotional.
Well, I haven't sold James Justin, but I would.
Name the
I
film.
felt when I sold Lamptey from my fantasy team, that hurt me. It hurt me.
He had a lump in his throat.
I soaked a tear.
He had to go for a lie.
I soaked out a tear. I soaked out a tear.
You cried.
I cried. That's the simple one. Soak it in. Soak it in.
You shed a tear.
Shed a tear.
You shed a tear.
Will you ever go to a Belgrade derby again? I'd love to.
Oh,
and I'm sure we can
absolutely.
sort that out as well.
We've got a good mate who works for the.
Of course we do. Yeah.
Well, you got more than one mate who works for Red Star.
Oh, we can go to the Belgrade.
Look at
derby,
this.
Sure. Great
Zaha.
Zaha lays off to Benteke.
Oh.
The pass was a bit heavy. Where's Tyreek Mitchell? Oh god, the fantasy points. Right. Ooh, is that a foul on the Palace player? Or is
Looks
offside?
like
It's offside. Still 0-0. No goals just yet. I'm hoping the longer this goes without a goal is good for me. I can see goals in this game though. That's the sad thing. So who do you know? Who do you know? I love the TDL comment, Seb. Benteke is very good today. Yes or no?
Yes, he is.
He is.
He's
I
a
think
good
so.
player. He's a good player. He just went through a really bad patch at Crystal Palace. I mean, last season Crystal Palace didn't score many goals. They had an okay season.
Yeah.
But they didn't score many goals. They didn't create much. So I felt a bit sorry for him.
Yeah.
But this season, decent. You know, we looked at his stats. 3 goals in 12 games. You know, not bad. He is the sort of player. Players like Kevin Davis, who we idolise, only got a goal every 4.5, 5 games.
Yeah.
And Benteke is that sort of player. He'll get you an important goal every 4th or 5th game.
No, absolutely.
And he'll work hard for you and create problems for the defence.
Yeah.
So, good player, Benteke.
I think so too.
And that's why he played for Liverpool.
Yeah. Yeah, and oh god. And as you said that, Benteke
As I
knocked the
said
ball
that.
out the ground trying to pass it to the left.
I don't know what he did.
That was insane. And he is apologising, and rightly so.
He's sort of smart.
What is he doing? He's kind of laughing about it. It's quite embarrassing.
That's going to get clipped.
Probably.
Poor lad, that's going to get clipped. Ooh. Who's that? That's Holding sort of threw the ball down him like he was angry with something.
I don't even know.
No,
I don't even know.
weird.
Well, it is still 0-0. Can be a frustrating game when you're playing against Palace because they are defending really well today.
Yeah. What do you think of Bellerin's moustache?
Shave it off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't think it suits Bellerin.
No. He's had some weird like hairstyles and stuff.
He's had a lot of weird hairstyles over the years.
Yeah.
A lot of different stuff. I wouldn't say weird. I'd just say
Yeah.
like different stuff. He tries different stuff.
He does. He tries.
He's an owner of Forest Green Rovers.
Yeah, is
You know
he?
that?
He's a shareholder.
He's a
Because
shareholder.
he's a vegan, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
I don't know if that's allowed, but playing for Arsenal, but clearly it is because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure, you know, maybe at the latter
Ooh.
stage of his career, he'll go for a little move to Forest Green.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, yeah. No, we
Maybe
went,
like
we
10
went to
years
Forest
time.
Green. If anybody wants to watch that vlog, it was Forest Green Rovers against Bury
Yeah.
of all teams, and that was just type it in later, give it a watch. 'Cause that was quite a fun day. We met the owner.
It was a fun day, wasn't it?
We met the owner of Forest Green Rovers, Dale Vince.
Yeah.
Who's like a successful businessman, made
Fun.
his money from wind farms. So check out that vlog later. It's a good
We've got loads of vlogs on the channel that you guys should watch out on. Like
Yeah.
literally, there's so much content on there that you can check out. So
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
And Stump Pegs in that vlog as well.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
So we gave her a lift to the station afterwards. I remember that. That was a good day out there.
Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it?
We got a free pint from
The
Christian
Berry
Deutsch.
fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doigi. Smith Rowe on the ball. Plays it back to Rob Holding. Arsenal, a lot of possession here. They really want to find a goal.
Yeah.
The longer the time goes, the more worrying it gets.
I wouldn't worry yet.
I wouldn't worry yet, but I can tell.
Aubameyang.
Lacazette! Skied it. Well, he didn't. He went side netting, and you have him on fantasy.
Oh.
I thought that should have been a goal.
Offside.
Offside anyway.
Offside.
But it was. It was a good turn. I thought he was going to hit the back of the net there.
I know. It's that magic duo. He goes too early.
That's not to him. I don't know why they're looking at that ball.
Yeah.
He is onside.
He's onside. He's onside.
I think he's onside.
They're giving it for. Are they giving it for earlier?
They might have.
Are they giving it for
They
earlier?
might have reverted it.
Yeah.
They might have reverted it.
Right.
But either way, he's missed, so it doesn't matter. But Lacazette looks a threat.
Yeah.
4 contributions in the last 6 apps against Palace.
Yeah, that is good.
6 last games.
That is good.
I'm sure he's looking forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Could score the winner.
So Mitchell is. He's going to come off before the 60th minute.
Delay it. Run down the clock. Run down the clock.
He's injured. Don't do this. Don't risk him.
He's fine, mate.
No, he's not.
I hate this.
He's injured. Get him off.
No, don't do this.
The substitute's getting ready.
Don't do this.
Oh, no, I feel for the lad.
He's fine.
No, he's not. He's injured. Don't risk it. Don't risk it.
He's going to run back on. Oh, he's okay. The commentator said he looks okay. He's going to run off the pitch and straight back on. Thank you for the $2, Shannon. Where do you rank Hazard in Real Madrid flops? Don't call him a flop, yeah? Why would you call him a flop?
Ooh.
Why would you call him a flop? He's only just signed.
Ooh, shots are fired.
Give him a chance.
Thank you.
And he's back on. Come on! Run down the clock. 4 more minutes. Then you can have your break, son. 4 more minutes.
Roy's getting his substitution for the next 2 minutes ready. He's like, I'm not going to risk him. Can you do a Roy Hodgson voice?
That was a worrying time. I met Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
One of the nicest guys in football I've ever met.
Lovely.
In terms of a guy that I've met in the Premier League, lovely guy. Absolutely lovely guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like such a solid geezer.
We met him at Brentford, didn't we? Yeah.
We did, yeah. Oh, my back.
Oh, my back.
Great guy. Great guy.
Come on, Arsenal. Breaking, Luka Jovic is back at Frankfurt.
Saka to assist Albert or Lacazette. Interesting. Are you streaming Spurs versus Sheffield United? We may do, mate. We'll keep you posted. Look on the channel.
We know what's going to happen. He's offside.
Someone gave me a suggestion. Someone actually sent me an email and said you should start saying in your Premier League predictions which games you're streaming, so we know.
Yeah,
it's quite a good idea.
It is.
We just sometimes wake up and think, oh, we'll do that one, or we'll do that one. So we don't always.
You decide last minute.
Well, neither of us make the choice early.
Yeah. Do you like Eze? I tell you, Eze is a talent. He was the player of the first half for sure, and he's really finding his feet. Oh, Thomas Partey is on the sidelines.
He's warming up. Back from injury.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd like him in that holding mid-roll.
Do you want Goldbridge on your channel tomorrow, everyone?
Yes.
Mark Goldbridge is on the channel tomorrow.
It's happening. And you guys are going to love it.
Premier League predictions. We're going to film it tonight. We're going to have a couple of beers, a couple of vodka shots, and then we're going to film it. I was going to say we should do a shot if Benteke scores.
Okay, I agree to that.
But then we got a film afterwards.
Yeah, but it's part of the content, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And it's Benteke, isn't it? Like, come on. Arsenal away. Benteke to score. The pie face laugh.
Meanwhile, Crystal Palace come forward.
Yeah, Palace playing around here. Ward linking up. Milivojevic will go backwards to the goalkeeper. Can Palace score a goal? Can Palace win this?
Well,
Real Madrid is still losing in the Super Cup game against Bilbao as well.
Amazing.
Nutty. Ajax won 3-1 today against Twente. Willem are losing to Groningen. I think that's the team that Robben plays for. And Arsenal still 0-0 in the Palace game. Not much happening. I might need to do another lucky walk out the room. Because last time I did, I walked back in and I hit the crossbar. It clearly creates good chances.
Yeah. Go for it, lad.
I will.
Go for it, lad.
I'm off. That's it. I'm fuming. I'm leaving.
He's gone. Man City are winning the league. I tell you, Man City are the form team at the moment with Man United. 13 points in the last 5 games. They are a good shout to win the league. A very good shout. KDB or Bruno. Ooh, don't ask me that. 2 fabulous players. And I don't want to disrespect either of those. Robertson or Davis. Again, 2 fabulous players. Love to see Fonzie in the Premier League. But of course, Robertson's proving it in the best league in the world. So for that reason, I'm going with Robertson. But Aubameyang's got the ball central. Smith Rowe to Bellerin on the right. He's got options. Plays the simple ball back to Holding. Holding. Smith Rowe tries the early ball. Doesn't come off. It is a throw-in to Arsenal. What do you think of Swindon, Thogdad? Yeah, decent team, decent team. Who does Thogden actually support, John Smith? You must know it's Bolton Wanderers Football Club. If you go on his channel, well, you're on his channel at the moment, check out some of his vlogs. We go to Bolton Wanderers games. We go to England games. We go to loads of football when we can, when the world allows us to go there. Should I get Ziyech? Not yet. Not just yet. Thogden, can you speak in Scottish accent as McTominay to Maguire when Maguire asked for the captain's armband during half-time against Watford? Liam Black, thank you. Sorry, Ewan Black, sorry. Ewan is an absolute legend. He's always the first person to donate in the streams. Ewan, who's been the best left-back in the league? For me, it has been Shaw. Shaw's had a very good season. But Andy Robertson, I think, equally good. Equally good. Could Everton get top 4 this season? I don't think so. I don't think yet. I think next 5 years, I think 1 year in the next 5 years, Everton will get top 4, will get Champions League. If they can keep the gaffer, Ancelotti, and if they can keep building, if the owners keep the faith and keep investing, and if Everton move to their brilliant new stadium down by the docks, I think it could be brilliant for Everton over the next few years. Mount or Foden? Foden for me, absolutely. Slightly different positions, but Phil Foden, I think, is going to be an exceptional talent. Bellerin comes inside. Saka in the area. Lacazette. Oh, they're trying to walk it into the goal. Smith Rowe wins it back. Smith Rowe. No. Bellerin tries to be too clever there. David Luiz wins it back again. He's got Maitland-Niles. He picks Aubameyang in a left wing position. Comes inside. He's going to flick it into the area, surely. Ceballos. Ooh, nice flick out to Bellerin on the right wing. Bellerin! Poor touch from Bellerin. And Eze tries to break, but it's at the feet of Rob Holding. Over to Ceballos. Arsenal will come again. The pressure from Arsenal is going to get greater. I can see a goal coming. Hasn't come yet. Opinions on Bellingham? Well, a real talent. But he's got a lot to prove over the next few years. Meanwhile, Arsenal. It's all possession of Arsenal. Xhaka, Bellerin. Plays it out to Saka. Is he going to take on his man this time? Plays the simple ball to Bellerin. Lacazette gives it away. Great work from Rob Holding. Maitland-Niles. He could maybe have a dig. Maitland-Niles, what great feet. Maitland-Niles. Very nice, but the shot is right into the body of Gaeta. But lovely, lovely feet. He takes on 2 men. He takes on 3 men. And it's the shot that lets him down. If he'd gone for that left post, it might have sneaked in the corner. But Maitland-Niles, a real talent. Looks like Pepe might be coming on. James M. One overrated player in the Liverpool squad. Oh my goodness. In the Liverpool squad, overrated. Oh my goodness. That is very hard. Who from Liverpool is overrated? Possibly, I've not seen enough from Minamino yet to convince me that he's the man. Oh, given away very, very badly by Arsenal. By Granit Xhaka. Zaha's got the ball. Zaha trying to get into the area. And Xhaka makes up for his mistake. Good work from Saka. But throw into Arsenal. Yeah, that is wrong. It's a throw into Crystal Palace. And it will be a substitution, I believe. I think the referee is halting the game for a few seconds. It looks like Pepe's coming on. I'm not sure who should come off for Pepe. Maitland-Niles, after that nice little move and shot. Maitland-Niles is the lad who makes way for Nicolas Pepe. And what can Pepe do? What can he do? The Ivory Coast international, 25 caps, 5 goals, came from Lille for 72 million quid. And he's not earned his money yet. But if he can get the winner today, that is a little bit of payback. MTB Manny. Will Villa qualify for UEFA group stages? I think it'll be hard, that. I think that'll be tough. I can't quite see it happening. Thogden. Everyone say in the comments, DT just called out Thogdad on stream to prank him. Well, Theo, I just saw your attempt at a prank. Arsenal coming forward. Pepe has got the ball in a right wing position. Plays it back to Bellerin. Xhaka. Bellerin. Pepe. What's he going to do? He's got 2 men around him. Bellerin. Oh, Bellerin. Plays it back. Someone's got to take a chance here. David Luiz. Smith Rowe. Out to Saka on the left. David Luiz. They're rather stationary, Arsenal. There's nobody really making any movement. Oh, that's a terrible ball from Xhaka. Gives it away to Eze. Benteke, great turn there. Oh, Benteke, bad touch. But somehow, oh my goodness, the ball's going one way and then the other. But Xhaka emerges with the ball. A lot of mistakes, actually. Possession getting turned over far too many times. Smith Rowe pings it out to Pepe and then makes the run. He wants it back. Smith Rowe in the area. Smith Rowe, cross it. Oh! He aimed it for Lacazette. And it was Tompkins who got his body in the way, and Crystal Palace will come away. 66 minutes gone. It remains Arsenal 0, Palace 0. Oh, it's kicking off between Zaha and David Luiz. It's kicking off. Bit of handbags there. I think David Luiz is getting booked here. And Zaha was very, very unhappy with that. And I'd like to see that again. Oh, yeah, that is naughty. That is naughty from David Luiz. A sort of a double foul on him. A push and then he takes him out. It's David. Oh, and then he knees him in the face. Hopefully by mistake. And Zaha reacts to that and gets pulled away. I tell you what, David Luiz, you're a naughty boy there. So the first one was a nudge. The second one was a yellow card challenge. The third one was a knee into the face. And if that was deliberate, that is a red card. But the referee has given a yellow for the second of the 3. And it is Joel Ward's going to ping it long towards Tompkins. And nothing given. Tompkins thinks he was fouled. Arsenal come away. Anyway, certainly the game has got a little bit more fiery. Leno to David Luiz. David Luiz is going to have to watch himself now after that yellow. Both teams going for a draw. Well, yeah, where is Thogden? That is a really good question. I reckon Thogmum has made some food. I reckon Thogmum made a steak and some veggies earlier. And I reckon he's having his dinner. He's having his supper. I can't believe it. And he's left me watching a 0-0 draw between Arsenal and Palace. And I've got to say, this season, I've seen some shocking Arsenal games. And this might just come into that category. Saka, Ceballos, Pepe, this is better. Keep going forward, don't go backwards. Pepe, keep going forward. Ceballos, into the area. Oh, it's smothered out. Crystal Palace just get enough bodies there. Benteke, brilliant ball. This is dangerous. Zaha, Benteke's in the middle. Oh my goodness. And somehow Xhaka gets a boot on it, and that could have easily been an own goal. But brilliant hold-up work. Any kids watching this? That work from Benteke was superb. Held the ball up, pinged it over, asked for it back. Xhaka, great defending. Amy Key, Hull City AFC. Thoughts on Hull City? You know, Amy, we think Hull are a top side. and we hope you can get back up before too long. Yeah, we enjoy going up to Hull. It's a proper town up in Yorkshire. Don't call it Humberside, it's Yorkshire. Ceballos coming off and Thomas Partey is going on. And Arsenal fans will be very, very happy with that. Bira Moretti review maybe coming up. Corner to Crystal Palace. Oh, goodness. Benteke header. MacArthur just had to tap it in. Wow. That is a big, big chance. Now, we said earlier that if there's a goal to Palace, it could well come from a set piece, and that nearly happened. This game ain't over by a long chalk. Now, Pepe coming up the right. He's got two players around him. He comes inside, and again, the ball gets smothered. Eze, he's got no room to do anything. He's really been sort of taken out the second half. And I think I can hear Thogden coming back. I think I can hear... Oh, no, it is actually Thogsis. I wonder whether Thogsis is going to sit down in Theo's chair. No, she's shaking her head. Thank you for the brew, Thogsis. Very, very kind. So I'm going to finish my beer. And I've got a proper brew here. There we go. So, and they're just showing that... Oh, my goodness. MacArthur. MacArthur might have been offside from that corner. And he plays it off his thigh. If he just got a proper touch on it, it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. But I'm going to finish me... The Americans call this a brew. I call it a beer. It's all right, Budweiser. It's all right. It's a bit weak, but you know what I mean. Right. Benteke shooting from about 25 yards. It is blocked out. Oh, and that is a foul on Aubameyang. Ward is the fouler. Will he get a yellow card for that? He stopped the move. The referee's not reaching for his book. Thogdad prank Thogden. Well, I think he's pranking me by having his steak dinner for about 10 minutes. I mean, goodness gracious. The liberty, eh? The liberty. Anyway, we're going to be filming later. So I think, you know, this nice cup of tea is going to kind of sober me up for the filming we're going to do for the Goldbridge, the Mark Goldbridge Game Week predictions video. So Goldbridge and us, we're going to predict 15 games this weekend. No Thogdad, no party. Thank you very much. Right, Arsenal, come on. Liven this game up with a goal. Pepe's. A lot of touches in the first 5 or 10 minutes of his appearance. David Luiz. Xhaka. Takes a couple of touches forward. I think he's going to look for Saka. No, he goes backwards. Come on, Arsenal. Boring, boring Arsenal. David Luiz. Plays it right to Holding. Holding again to Pepe. Comes inside. Thomas Partey. Back to Bellerin on the right wing. Slips it into Smith Rowe. Oh my goodness, that ball was heading towards Lacazette. But a good header from Kouyaté. And that will be a corner to Arsenal from the right. Big chance here for Arsenal. Looks like Smith Rowe. The camera's on him. He's coming over. Oh no, Saka's going to go over and take this corner. So for my fantasy, what would be ideal would be Saka assist and a Lacazette goal. Lacazette is at the back of the players. There's 4 Arsenal players. 5 Arsenal players now in the box. Xhaka's in there. David Luiz is in there. Rob Holding is in there. Oh, my goodness. Rob Holding gets the header, but he just can't direct it goalwards. And it goes off for a goal kick. He was stretching a bit. He just couldn't quite get his head over it. So actually quite good defending there from the number 5, James Tomkins, the Basildon lad. Anyway, Tomkins sends it long. Townsend has it at his feet. Ward, and that is a throw-in to Crystal Palace. Opinions on Norwich? Decent team out there in the east of England. We enjoy our trips out to Norwich. We always have a good pint in a nice country pub by the ground. Yeah, it's a really nice town, that. And my mum, actually, Thog grandma, Chris, is very fond of Norwich. She went there the other day for a weekend, and she said she's going to start house hunting there. So in a different life, my mum would have bought a house, a little cottage in Norwich, and enjoyed life as a farmer, I guess. Thogdad, do you think Gaeta is underrated? I think he's a good keeper. I mean, obviously this season he's let in a few goals. You know, he's in a team that concedes an awful lot of goals, but he's decent. So I don't think he's overrated. I don't think he's underrated. No Thogden, no party. I tell you, he's done one. Honestly, I do not know what's happened to the lad. He's never been out for so long. I hope someone's counting the minutes. Anyway, David Luiz. Partey pings it over towards Lacazette. But it is dealt with by Palace, who will be very happy if this remains 0-0. Partey again. Can he be the difference? Partey. Ooh. Pepe wanted the ball over the top there. He didn't get it. Bellerin, Partey. Little triangles opening up all over the place. Partey. Xhaka. Saka. Surely Saka. Saka can whip it in. Ooh. Towards Lacazette. But Crystal Palace managed to clear it. Townsend aims towards Zaha. Back towards Eze. Eze can run for once. He can run. Ooh, he tries to nutmeg Partey. And he gets a bit of a knock. Eze is on the floor. He looks hurt. Eze has stayed down. And the ball will be knocked out of play. Thogdad, what's the fantasy code? It's SFICAD. S-F-I-C-A-D. Opinions on Aberdeen. What a great team that is. When I was a kid, I was probably about 10 years old, and my brother Stuart was 8. We said to each other, we need to choose a Scottish team. And he chose Glasgow Rangers, and I chose Aberdeen. Completely at random. I knew nothing about Aberdeen. He knew nothing about Rangers. We were like 10 and 8 years old. But I've always watched Aberdeen's results ever since. Now, of course, back in the day, Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager of Aberdeen, and he won the title with them. I think the last non-big firm team to win the title was Aberdeen. Someone correct me if that's wrong, but we're going back to the 80s when that happened. Thoughts on Rangers? Great team. They're going to be the Scottish champions this year. Of course, Celtic are also a great team. They've won 9 in a row, so respect to both of the old firm. Eze is injured, that is correct. Thogdad, did you know that Hull's real name is Kingston upon Hull? Yes, Amy, I knew that, but a lot of you probably didn't. That is an Amy fact from Hull. Yes, it was Aberdeen, that is correct. So the last team in Scotland to win the title, which is not Rangers or Celtic, was Aberdeen. Premier League winner this year, Liverpool. Zaha should be in Arsenal. Well, I tell you, Zaha cost only 3 million quid back in the day. What a bargain that is. And I'm amazed that Man United let the guy go that cheaply. I can remember watching Zaha playing for Man United. I'm sure it was against Bolton at Old Trafford back in the day. And I was astonished by the lad's pace. He was on the right wing that day. And I could just remember he was lightning fast. The Bolton lads couldn't get anywhere near him. Anyway, 78 minutes gone. And this is 0-0. Do you think Leno is overrated? No, I think he's a very good goalkeeper. Will Bolton win this Saturday? You know what? I hate to predict Bolton. I think they're playing Cheltenham. And I'm just going to refuse to even answer that, because if I say we win, we'll lose. And, you know, we need a win. We're drawing too many games. We're losing too many games. We need to string together, I don't know, 4 wins in 5 games. And if we do that, we're in the playoffs. But being a Bolton fan right now is so frustrating. Anyway, Zaha pings it in towards Eze's back on the pitch. My goodness. Surely Crystal Palace can't get a late winner here. Wouldn't that be a turn up for the books? Thogden and Thogdad, do you have any thoughts on Dunfermline and Athletic? I don't know much about Dunfermline, to be quite honest. To be honest, I'd have to look at a map to work out where it even is. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I can't give you more colour on Dunfermline. You know, the ball's out of play. Roy Hodgson almost catches it and drops it, I think on purpose. 11 minutes to go, and it is a 0-0 draw. And thank you to the 3,500 people who are in there putting up with this dross. Thogdad, what do you think of Southampton? I tell you what, Southampton this season have been a joy. They're playing like a proper team. You know, there's no real stars in that team, and I mean that in a good way. It is a team of 11 really good players who play together really well. Oh my goodness. Saka doing some last-ditch defending there. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone talks about maybe, okay, Ward-Prowse perhaps for his ability at set pieces. You talk about Danny Ings. But I think Southampton as a unit are absolutely brilliant. On their day, they can hold any team, they can beat any team on the day. So well done, Southampton. Thoughts on Wolves? I think Wolves are having a shocking season. I think obviously, you know, you've lost your two main strikers. You know, Diogo Jota went over to Liverpool. Jimenez is injured, and I don't think you've got a replacement for that. I don't think you've got a goal scorer in your squad at the moment. You know, Fabio Silva cost a lot of money, but he's too young. It will take him a while to adapt if he ever makes it. So I worry for Wolves. I think mid-table mediocrity this season. I think that's gonna be your season. Thoughts on Dubravka? He's all right. He's decent. I mean, obviously he's in a Newcastle team, and it must be very frustrating to be a Newcastle fan at the moment. I mean, the word mediocrity, I'll use that again when we're talking about Newcastle. It's poor this season. I mean, oof. Anyway, looked like Arsenal might be through there. But Crystal Palace defending very, very well here. Where is Thogden? I wish I knew where he is. All I know is that Thogmum made a nice steak for him earlier and left it on the stove, and I think she's probably just heated it up. And Thoggy's having a bit of a nose bag, and he's realised this game is a bit of a stinker, and he's leaving it well alone. Smith Rowe wins a corner off Tompkins. Slow the chat, please. I can't read it. I tell you what, I can't read it either. What do you think of Istanbul? Istanbul is one of my favourite cities in the world. I love it. I used to go there a lot with my friends Altay and Emre, and we used to have a little property business that we managed, and we bought up buildings in Istanbul and we sold them on, and I just used to love going there. Used to go down to Bebek and eat the meze and drink the raki. Used to be some really good pubs there. Oh my goodness, here we go. Surely Arsenal, big chance. Smith Rowe shooting from distance, but well defending from Palace. So yeah, used to be some great pubs in Istanbul, a lot of which you've got a prime minister, or is he a president, Erdogan, who is, let's call him traditional Muslim who doesn't really believe in drinking. I mean, the founder of Turkey, of modern Turkey, was Ataturk, and he was a massive drinker. He loved a glass of raki, and I do too, to be quite honest. But the modern prime minister or president, I don't know which he is not mad keen on the alcohol. So he shut down loads of boozers in the centre of Istanbul. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Istanbul is a lovely, lovely city. If you've not been, go there. And I've been to see Galatasaray there, and Beşiktaş, and Fenerbahce. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mikel Arteta actually having a little kick at the ball there. He's almost on the pitch. My goodness. I think Arteta's getting told off by Townsend. He's like, mate, you're not a player anymore, pal. Let's have a look at that again. Has the ball gone off? Just. It's only just gone off, and Arteta kicks the ball back on and nearly trips up Andros Townsend, who is not pleased with the Arsenal gaffer. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward. They've got 6 minutes of regular time to save this game. In a point against Palace, it's not what you want in your sandwiches. Jordan Ayo's on Joe McCormack quality stream. I have a stats-based footy page on Twitter, StatOJ, and Instagram, StatOJoe. If you fancy taking a look, and the TDL, of course. Thank you, Joe. Everyone get over and have a look. We love our footy stats on this channel, don't we? But Zaha is coming forward. He's into the box. He goes down, and the referee is not interested. Wow, that will be checked by VAR. I didn't think it was a penalty. Did Rob Holding get anything on Zaha? I don't think so. I think Zaha went down very easily, but of course the speed at which he runs, if there's anything on him, he's got a right to go down. And Arsenal will come forward. Will this game have a twist in the tail? Pepe, he's made that right wing his own. Pulls it across to Bellerin. Smith Rowe. Pepe. Last 5 minutes here. Xhaka pulls the trigger. What are you doing? What are you doing from there? And here comes Thogden. I reckon he's had his dinner. Have you had your dinner, lad?
No, I've been... my research is done.
He's
for
done
our
his
video.
research.
Our research is done so we can film straight after this.
Oh my God, he's
The
done
numbers
his
go
research.
up when I'm not here.
I know they do.
You don't even need me.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
People were right. Don't come back.
Probably were.
They're like, where's he gone? I'm like, he's gone for his steak dinner.
I'm not hungry yet. I had a Nando's, so not hungry yet.
Thoughts on Ireland? Lovely country.
Thoughts on my Nando's? It was beautiful. Oh, you've just been answering questions and stuff?
Yeah, we've kept half an eye on the game.
You've been kept pretty quiet. I didn't hear you much.
Yeah, we've been chatting away. I lost my voice now.
Have you?
I have to have a bit of a
Yeah,
break.
you got your thug sis came in before
I know
me.
she did. I told her to sit down. She's like, no.
Nah, I mean, did you actually want her to?
Yeah,
She wasn't going to, really.
No, she
Let's be
wasn't.
real. How's the game been? It's been a 0-0. It's not exactly been something I had to rush back in the room for.
No, absolutely not, Thogden.
Not being a classic under the carpet of Emirates. Well, it's not under. It's over the carpet of the Emirates because the carpet's the pitch. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're waffling.
I'm not waffling. I'm just trying to explain myself.
Yeah, not been a classic, but we have 4 minutes of regular time.
Did Eze have a free kick?
Eze went off injured for a while.
Oh, did he?
Came back on.
Came back on. Like I saw that was Mitchell.
No, Eze.
As well.
Yeah.
Mitchell as well.
Yeah, Eze looked. He was down for a couple of minutes.
All right. It's interesting.
Oh, that's a terrible ball from David Luiz. Party's on.
Party's on, yeah.
Yeah. Right, here comes Ceballos. Oh, not a good ball. Not a good ball.
Guys, comment down below. Who you think it's going to be a full-time score? Could it be a 0-0? That'd be good for my fantasy team, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Well done, Theo.
I'd take that.
Yeah.
But we still don't know if it's going to happen.
No. I suppose I get 3 points for Saka.
Oh, do you?
2 points for Lacazette.
Yeah, you do.
Do with a late Lacazette goal.
Dad, you know what? A lot of people have Smith Rowe and Saka, and they're not doing that bad from this.
No, they're not.
Because you're still getting 3 points each.
3 points is alright.
Yeah.
Below the average for me, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, at least all my players played, if you see what I mean. There's a lot of people had a lot of blanks.
I had 9 players, yeah.
Oh, that is a foul. Right, Arsenal have a free kick on the left. Not quite shooting distance. It's kind of too wide. Nketiah came on and he won that foul.
Yeah.
Now, this will be taken. Oh, this could be good for me, though. Saka
Oh, God.
will whip this in.
Oh, God.
And if it's Lacazette on the end of it...
I don't want that because I've got a Palace defender.
I know you're...
Is he still on the pitch, Mitchell?
Went off after 58 minutes.
No, he didn't. You're lying. I was there at 58 minutes, you mug.
59 then.
Dad, you can't mug me off like this.
You're mugging me. You're right off.
You are actually mugging me off. Because I know.
He's gone off.
I was watching the game.
Right, one last chance. Saka. Oh.
Can Arsenal find the winner here? Saka to whip it in.
David Luiz is going to run. Oh.
Punched out by Gaita.
Partey.
Has there been any more Palace chances?
There was a penalty shout there.
I heard that from my room.
But it wasn't. I don't think it was ever going to be given.
Right.
There was a corner. There was a wonderful ball by Benteke.
Oh, was there?
Towards Zaha. Zaha pinged it in.
Yeah.
Arsenal just cleared it before it was going to land at the feet of Zaha.
Interesting.
Not the feet of Benteke, sorry.
Not bad. Wow. They're running down the clock here. This is going to be a 0-0, let's be real.
Absolutely.
Not being a classic in terms of live streams, but
and James McCarthy is coming on.
This is the first game since the Thogdad channel has been really taken off. We've hit 1 million views on the Thogdad channel.
Amazing.
And all of it has basically come in the last few weeks.
Half of it, yeah.
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It's great to see. It's taken us like a few days just to absolutely boost that channel out. It's great to see.
Absolutely. Hopefully everyone in the stream is subscribed to Thogden and Thogdad. Two channels, 2 people.
Yep, that's it.
Right, Arsenal, can they fashion one more chance? Not if they go back like this. David Luiz will play it to Holding. Holding will play it, will be looking for either Bellerin or Pepe. Oh no, he pings it to the left. Not good enough.
The man doing Bob Bolton proud there, Rob Holding.
Yeah, not that time.
Comment down below. Do you think Rob Holding made the right decision to renew his contract at Arsenal? I think it was. He's been playing well recently.
Yeah. He has. Good for Arsenal. Good for Holding. Delighted for the lad.
Exactly. It has been a boring game, but we'll answer some questions. The FPL code is SFICAD if you want to join us. Shall we have a little I'm not going to jinx it just yet. I'm not going to jinx it because I'm sure someone will score.
This is 0-0. This has got 4 minutes of extra time.
If anyone's going to find the winner...
Pepe.
I don't know. It could be other teams. It really could be.
No, this is 0-0. It's just not happening today.
Palace will take a 0-0.
It's just not happening today.
Roy Hodgson will love a 0-0.
Arsenal have not really fashioned very good chances.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
they may have had one.
There's a lot of this. Saka. That's not good enough. And he knows it. He
runs out the
knows
clock
it
as well.
Yeah. He knows it.
Maybe Arsenal have one more chance here. Either way, we're nearly ready to film.
We certainly
I brought the camera.
He's ready.
Canon G7X, spare battery. I'm going to go get it set up now. I'm not even joking. I'm setting it up now.
Thogden is setting up.
Goldbridge ain't ready. Guys, comment down below now. What other jokes can we make about Mark Goldbridge?
Exactly.
Because we've got 8 written down. We need about 15, so we need 7 more funny Goldbridge.
So Goldbridge, we'll do the Nottingham joke about Man United's supporter from Nottingham. We'll talk about his pink boots. We'll call him a prat. We'll talk about Kevin Friend, the referee, bloody Burnley. I don't believe it. Fruit in Mallorca and the DT beef. But what other Goldbridge jokes do we know? Go on, give us some Goldbridge stuff. Meanwhile...
You can do something to do with FT, Football Twitter.
Football Twitter, yeah?
Yeah, write down... Because you guys, talk about his situation with Football Twitter. So someone explain.
Okay, I'll write down FT.
Yeah, write down Football Twitter. Well, that's something we have to do with that.
Okay, yeah.
That looks like Financial Times.
I know, but you know.
You know better than me.
Goldbridge but no goals. Goldbridge but no goals? And I'll tell you what. Does he say that?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
He says that, yeah.
Okay, and I'll tell you what. And I'll tell you what. And I'll tell... Okay, one last chance to Arsenal. And I'll tell you what. Okay, what else about Goldbridge? Okay, Saka pings it in. Oh!
Tell you what, if Tompkins didn't get a big touch on that, Rob Holding could have been there to win them the game.
No.
Always bloody Burnley. Yeah, was that from his career mode? Bloody Burnley. Did you write that down? Bloody Burnley.
Here come Crystal Palace. One last chance.
Was it?
One last chance to Palace.
Are you? Oh, that's poor.
And that will
Put
be
it on his left.
A corner to Palace.
Yeah, it will be.
In the 93rd minute, Jordan Ayew takes it to the corner.
Tompkins.
Oh my goodness.
Tompkins saved him there, and Palace went forward to try and sneak a goal. Bellerin it, let him nutmeg him the pass from Zaha. Put it on his left foot, and the shot was so weak. You're never scoring like that.
No, but this is a big chance.
Oh yeah, the TV license. Write down TV license.
TV license.
Someone tell me about the TV license thing. I forgot about that. So you have to talk about his career mode.
Career mode.
Career mode.
Okay, career mode.
Yeah.
Okay, you describe this corner thing.
Cliss and Miriam, thanks for the becoming a new member of the channel. Right, Palace have a corner here. Joe Mike, that's a £2.
94th minute. Who's there? Nobody.
Headed away.
David Luiz heads it away.
We could talk about his relationship with Liverpool fans on Twitter. That's part of FT. That's part of FT.
Oh right, okay.
Phil Jones, pink
One
boots.
last chance, Townsend.
Yeah, Phil Jones.
Zaha.
Pink boots, yeah.
Yeah.
It's already on there.
Phil Jones.
It's already on there.
Yeah.
Pink boots.
Ooh. Looks like this will be the final score. Unless Nketiah... No,
Harry Maguire's slower than a snail's funeral. That's quite good.
Okay, and Nketiah's been fouled. Now, this is the last chance for Arsenal to ping it upfield into the danger area.
The dog. We have to talk about the dog.
Dog, yeah?
Just write down the dog. Because he wants... He once did a stream,
Yeah.
and someone came in and said their dog died, and then he went yes, and he was
No.
talking about the goal, and he was like,
No.
and they devoted the goal to the dog.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll say, so Mark, my dog's just died. What do you think about that, mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And onto the game.
Yeah.
The dog.
0-0. That's 90 minutes of my life.
Any
I'll
other jokes?
never get back.
Koulibaly rap. He didn't make a Koulibaly rap. The fruit seller, we got that written down. David Luiz, Dan James, Sonic the Hedgehog with concussion. Fabrizio Romano.
Bloody burning.
Cooking with Goldbridge. Cooking.
Yeah.
Can you write that down?
Okay, yeah.
Right, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. We've got 4,000 of you in here. We've got Alvin Blocks in the comments. Manager wearing full kit on career mode. Yeah, thank you for the suggestions. We've got some very good ones here. We've got some. Okay, people.
Koulibaly rap.
Write down Koulibaly rap. There's nothing there. David Luiz song. I don't even know what they're doing about. He made a rap. There's no way he made a Koulibaly rap. Oh my god. Right, we've got loads of content here. Thank you very much for this video. We're about to go film our video with Goldbridge. We're then going to post it tomorrow. Have notifications on all videos on the channel. You don't want to miss how good this video is. We've got all these jokes lined up. 15 games we're going for in our Prem predictions. See you tomorrow. Take care. It's not been the greatest of games. And there won't even be a reaction highlights on the second channel. It's been that bad. But there will be is a very good video on the main channel tomorrow. See you all there. Have a great